home. Oh my God, I've been laughing for like an hour, an hour and a half, maybe. I don't know. Hello, everybody, and happy Sunday, Spawn Day. And what a day it is. Wow. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I just put eye drops in my eyes, so the chat's looking a little blurry right now. But wow, guys, wow, what a funny, funny, funny day. Hello, hello, hello. Robbie will be coming on shortly, and Rich will be coming on tonight as well. How are you guys doing on this fabulous Sunday? I hope you guys got a day of rest and enjoyed your weekend. It is a good one, at least. It was. Oh my God, I'm hysterical laughing. I must say, I was quite bored. And I'm like, do I really have to watch this? But the more, the talking went on, I was, he's joking me, right? This is a joke. Wow. Wow. Yeah, pretty funny. Pretty funny. I have to ask though, and no offense to the guys that are here, but what is it today? Like, it's like all the guys are talking real, like, slow and calm and trying to, like, keep their mind straight. I mean, like, I got a link to Tug. Heard a whole bunch of shit with Tug and Sizzy, and they're both just trying to be real mellow. I guess because they don't want to show everybody they're about to lose their shit and they're unhinged. But yeah, I mean, Gabe wasn't like that today. I don't think Robbie is, but I guess we'll see, right? I don't think so. Hello, King Paco. How are you, Lisa? I hope you're having. I am. I am having. You got blessed? Cool, great. Getting blessed is a good thing. Solar players. What is up, Miss Lori? Hello, everyone. Hello. Hey, Bearded. So yeah, just crazy, crazy. So my first thought, though, is I'm moving to Vietnam. Okay. Immediately, bullshit's flying. Right? I already knew from the title. Good morning, Vietnam. I thought that was just hilarious. I did. Hello, John Cook. Okay. My first question was, "Where's George? Where's George? What's going on? Where's George?" And what's funny, like, they no talk about the mental break, no talk about any of that. But of course, he was talking about vacations because he has to include her. But yet still, no George. What's up, Strictly? He's going to Vietnam to replace George, right? Oh my God. Yeah, and there. I'm not going to offend anybody over there. No offense. I'm not going. I'm just not even going to throw that joke out there. No mind. But yeah, I don't know. I just think George is done, and she doesn't, really want to be a part of his online shenanigans because, hey, it's kind of ironic timing, but she heard that police 911, which it wasn't a 911 call, of me saying I want them arrested for harassment and stuff, and all of a sudden, boom, she was done. So it might be ironic timing. I don't know, but you know what? If I heard that about me, and I was sitting next to someone like him and doing that shit with him, I'd be like, you know what? I'm done. I ain't going to jail for this shit. I'm not getting arrested for this shit. I could totally understand her doing what she did. So, if that's the case, but who knows with these two? But anyway, I just think she's done being a part of his crap and doesn't want to get in any trouble. She may have actually just believed all his stuff. Who knows? But anyway, the songs he's singing. I mean, come on, let's sing like fishies. Like, how old are we? How old are we? Really? Like fishies? We're back in camp or whatever. I don't know. I know it was quite boring. It truly was. Anyway, I'm just trying to. I'm reading my notes. He's definitely mad because there was another time that he was talking low like that, and he was about to come unhinged one day, and it was literally Ray actually called it out the 26-minute mark, and he snapped. And but I don't know. I just think it's really weird. His mod. That's what I was trying to read. His mod, by the way, And let's all pray for his mod, Debbie Vaughn, who was like his top mod at the time, even when I was there, because she's the one who did the GoFundMe for him. So make sure she's okay. She's got to keep rolling the dough in over there. The one part made me gag. Which part, Bonnie? Um, but yeah, God. Anyway, so he was praying for her, and nobody wants, we don't want anybody to be sick. So yeah, prayers up for Debbie Vaughn, but he needs her. He needs her. So make sure that's good. And how ironic is this? Gold now has been another item that is now missing in Florida. Missing gold. Gold and the mail are missing in Florida. And somehow, some way, Ohio has jurisdiction over that because his business is in Ohio. But yet, he also has business in Florida because he said he didn't sign up for it, but yes, he did. He's got an LLC in Florida. But anyway, so ironically, gold is missing. And so is the mail. And that's weird. But now, because he said that in the beginning and then towards the end, or in the middle somewhere, middle to end, the police are on it. The Ohio police are on it. Even though the post office has their own security. Now, I don't know much about all that. I'm just going by, what he's telling us, which normally isn't the truth. Normally. So I don't know anything about that. But yet the Ohio local police are on top of it and are getting ready to arrest somebody because they know who did it. Well, if he knows who did it, why wouldn't he be blabbing about it? Because he usually does. When it was the arson, he accused somebody, one of the neighbors of, setting up a fire. Lisa, the part about the little girl made me, oh, yeah. I can't even. I don't know. I think that's all like a setup, and we'll see about that. We'll see if he ever mentions who did it. Why wouldn't he show who did it? How would he know who did it? Because Deanna is one of the people who gets all the mail. So, and it's all, on film. Whether he realizes it or not, it's on other people's cameras. So, because they are allowed to film their property line and it's there. So, I don't really think he can accuse anybody of doing it when she's the one picking up the mail. But did you notice that he picked up a package and he showed it and said, he said, if it says what the hell, it doesn't matter. It's going to the business account. It doesn't matter if it says attention, George. So I'm thinking to myself, well, does that mean that all the stuff that came, all the Elvis stuff that came to George, it's not hers? Then why did she take it? Oh, I believe it's definitely a setup. Absolutely. I definitely believe he's setting her up, or, yeah, look at that. Maybe her son. I don't know. But I definitely believe it's a setup. I don't believe it at all. Deanna's been seen going and picking up the packages, and so has Gina's been with her when they've gone. So I just think that that's a bunch of bullshit, and he's trying to set George up in case she doesn't come back. That's what I think. And he's trying to make him look all innocent, still talking about George and wanting to go on vacations and all that crap. But where is George? Where is she? I mean, who knows? Who knows? You never know. He's just, if you go by his patterns, she's probably just out of there. But it never lasts that long anyway. The post office is run by Homeland Security. So is that who he's talking about? He didn't know that? Lisa, we need that undercover boss to get to the bottom of all this. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe Polar Dark, can go and look up that shit. There's one day a week that I'm not going to mention that we have had absolutely to stay away from the post office because that's there one day, and it's always Deanna West. Yeah. Yeah. Well, honestly, I don't know why you would have to stay away if it's Deanna, because you don't have a protection order. There's no protection order with Deanna West. So, she can, as far as I'm concerned, suck it. But anyway. Um, yeah, Travis, Deanna, none of them. It's about Germ, and I guess George, but you don't even have to worry about that anymore. Is this the longest she's been MIA? I think so. As far as not being on the channel, I think so, but I could be wrong. Lisa, are all phone calls to police public information as if this was reported either by phone or the station? Wouldn't that be public information? It sure would. I guess that means you could make FOIA requests to the Ohio Police Department. That would be, I guess, Summit County, the village. FOIA, 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 FOIA. Yeah, let's do it. Do it, right? Come on, let's do it. Um, anyway, so what else? We think she's got a baby face. Okay, what else? God needs a new mirror. Why would he really love to move to Vietnam? And he's asking everybody about moving to Vietnam and why. What's his reason? They came up with all this shit. There's no fleas. Well, if you think there are no fleas in Vietnam, you're kind of crazy. But what up? It'll be heavily redacted. Yeah, right. Let's see. So he also, like, first of all, he didn't even hit 4,000 for like the longest time. But what was funny to me was he's like, we just jumped up 1,000 viewers, and meanwhile, no, you didn't. You jumped up 100 because I saw the number, and that was just on YouTube. On Facebook, he had 38 people watching. An hour later, there was 48 people watching, or half an hour later. 48 people watching that immediately jumped back down to 38 watching on Facebook. Nobody's watching on Facebook. 38 people? I mean, yeah, it's something, but don't sit there and lie to like. I just remember when he used to be on Facebook a lot. He said there were like 10,000 people on Facebook watching. Such a liar, just totally lying. There was 38 people there for the most part of this show. I was like, oh my god, I don't even know why he's like even saying that or bringing it up. Why would you just have to lie? Just keep doing your spiel, you know? Like, come on now. Anyway, so all of a sudden he starts saying how, he's going to Vietnam and he's going to avoid being served. And how are they going to serve with all this new legal stuff? How are they going to serve Jeremy and George? And I start cracking up. I'm like, I wasn't even thinking that. I was like, he's trying to run away with all this stuff with Randy Socket and everything. And I'm thinking he's running away from being served with new lawsuits. This is funny. First of all, Jeremy. You can be served in Vietnam, by the way. You can be served when you're out of the country. You can also be extradited if you were on the run. You could be extradited back. You are a U.S. citizen. But yeah, he ain't gonna tell you that's why, Dave. He ain't gonna tell you that's why he's going. But yeah, and they're very cheap, by the way. Didn't he say that Bruce went? Yeah, Bruce never went anywhere. But that's his mentality. That's what he thinks. So he's accusing of people of doing that. We know what he would do. Jerem's comedy show tonight was too funny. Haven't laughed so hard at Jerem's show forever. He has no mirrors, right? Miss Lori, thank you for the super chat. That's just crazy. And did you see he made some comment to Jay Hip about like, if something like a joke or whatever about being married? Did you see how kind of it was becoming a little unhinged about it? Like he had to make sure he said something but couldn't, and it was like in reference to being gay. I thought, oh, there we go, but he held his tongue. But anyway, so let's see. I gotta see if Robbie's running slow today because just the low voices with these three idiots today amazed me. But anyway, let's see. He said he was easygoing and laid back, and he talked about respect. And Jerem, just so you know, respect is earned. It isn't just given, and you're not normal. But then he's talking about the vacation. So hold on. Sorry, one sec. Here it is. Hold on. Okay. Sorry about that. Anyhow, so where was I? He was saying that he was easygoing. Um, the respect thing. So we started talking about respect. He started talking about George and how she won't go on vacation. Um, and then he kept repeating this line: "Once you have the best, you don't want the rest." Right? He said it quite a few times. And apparently, Vietnam is the best. The question is, best at what? Best at what? Right? What is Vietnam the best at? And you guys already mentioned something there. I'm like, is that what he's talking about? I'm like, what? Anyway, I don't even care. I don't want to know. I've never heard that Vietnam is the best. I'm not going to doubt the country or anything like that, but I've never heard that. Um, but anyway, so he talks about legal things and about him getting a new passport. And I'm still kind of bored, but I'm laughing about the fact that he's going to take off now and not be served because he threw that out there. I'm like, oh my God, this is hilarious. So anyway, driving trucks. He's talking about driving trucks on sidewalks, driving through red lights. He forgot speeding because he's like Mr. Leadfoot. He's got tons of speeding tickets and blue tape, and that they don't have that over there or something. I'm like, what is he even talking about? So anyway, I just believe he's trying to fool everybody into thinking that he's going to leave the country, right? Based on what he's saying. And I'm like, oh my God, you got Mo Magic. Oh, awesome. Love to the pod. Kevin J's member 1 year. Yeah, Vietnam is too close to the hitman. Oh, maybe he'll go meet up with that guy. Maybe. I don't know. A mail order, George. I don't know. This to me, I just thought this whole thing was too funny. Anyway, I think it's trying to fool people, but whatever. But I got a lot of emails. I have to say, I did get a lot of emails. Everybody's trying to let me know he's gonna leave. He's talking about fleeing. A lot of people, no one believes it. I'm like, this is first of all, what this was, guys, was probably bait, so that I would talk about it. Of course, I want to talk about it. You're acting like an idiot. Of course, I'm going to talk about it. By the way, him doing what he just did. Let's just say, for instance, because there's an investigation going on, right? A criminal one. Let's just say he got arrested. Do you think he's going to be allowed bond now that he's basically saying he's fleeing the country? That was really kind of foolish of him. Just saying. Just throwing that out there. If he's going to get bond, all you have to do is show this video of him fleeing the country. Hello? I mean, he was really kind of stupid for doing this. But then again, that guy gets an idea in his head and he can't keep his mouth shut. Even his own little let's just say he's going to go, right? Let's just say he's going to go and disappear somewhere. He couldn't hold his mouth. He's got to say this or throw it out. Like, let's just say he's going to fucking Africa and he wants us to think he's in Vietnam. Who knows with this guy? I don't think he's going anywhere. I think he's full of shit. But either way, that was his attempt tonight, which is hilarious. Oh my God, absolutely hilarious. So I already mentioned that the missing mail, the gold. I'm wondering why he didn't talk about George and where she is or on her break. But anyway, so he's going away by himself. But then he said him and George are going. I don't think George is going anywhere. Even if he was going, I don't think George is going anywhere. But hey, that's just my opinion, right? What do I know? Anyway, so I laughed about all this, and him not being able to serve him is just a joke. He's an American citizen, and if he is anywhere out of the country, we can get him served. It might be a little more money, but what do I care? He is going to end up paying for it all, not me. I ain't worried about that. But anyway, so he laughed about the lawsuits. Literally saying he's looking to hide, but he's going nowhere really. I don't think so. But he has such a big mouth and just blows up crap out of it all the time. So who knows if he's really going to do something like that or not? Well, I don't believe it. Anyway, so he starts to attack feminism. Did y'all catch that? Feminism. He was attacking feminism, and then he was talking about how entitlement. And and no offense to men, but he was really trying to put down women there, and then tried to step it up, and backtrack, I should say. But he was talking about demoralizing men and all this stuff, and I'm like, he's talking about God and how God order was a family, and talk about disrespect. And I'm saying, hold on a second, hold on. He said this, saying Happy Mother's Day to, or Happy Father's Day to one person. Like, let's just say it's Father's Day, and you say to a mother, Happy Father's Day, because she's playing the role of two people, is disrespectful. Really? Really? Well, okay. So if someone's playing two roles, you don't think it's respectful to wish them a happy day? Is that what you did to your wife who played, the role of mother and father because you weren't around? When you disrespected her, when you destroyed your own family by cheating on her? And what is that? Oh, all of a sudden, she cries that she's a victim. Hello, you cheated on her. She's got three. She's married to you for how long? 3 kids, and you cheated on her, and you're saying that she's not a victim of your bullshit. And you're sitting here trying to tell the world of how God ordered the family life. And everybody in the world is destroying it. But you fail to mention you are. And even though you tried again with other girlfriends, you did the same exact thing you did to your wife and you failed there. So how do you talk about family? Who is this guy that's like, I don't get where he thinks look, this is all commentary. This is reaction. This is my opinion. And based on fact, all the shit he said tonight. Okay? Fact. Okay? Fact is, he destroyed his own marriage and sitting here using God to try and get over on people. It, you know what? It didn't work tonight. And you used God in a mockingly way. You went after women, and you tried to blame it on feminine. I couldn't even, I was like, wow. I'm like, I wonder how many women got pissed off that he did that tonight, or how much they are like the big cultists of him that they didn't even grasp that. Did y'all grasp what I grasped out of that? Because I was just like, holy shit, did he really just say that? Did y'all get it? Because I was just like, wow. I'm like, I think he just lost a hell of a lot more viewers with all that crap. And then he tried to back it up, like I said. Anyway. So, yeah. And then him saying people crying like victims. Oh my God. I was really just like, you're a real true asshole, man. You really, truly are. But anyway. So there was that part of it. Look, I even wrote, wow. And at that point, he had 48 people on Facebook and dropped to 38 instantly. But he had teary eyes again, and somebody asked him if he was crying. He's, oh, no, I was mowing again today. Okay, whatever. I was just still sitting there laughing. But like I said, even if he was serious, I don't think George is that stupid to get on a plane with her passport and leave the country to take off with this guy. I really don't think she's that much of a fool to do that. If they were running or whatever, I think they need to put. And here's the funny thing: Dodgy Robbie. Everybody dodged their depositions. Look who's dodging now. Look who's dodging, because he knows. He knows what he's done. He knows he lost his lawsuits, and he knows that everybody's going to come back at him because of what he's done. He knows it. So, joking or not, I'm not afraid of him leaving or not leaving. If he leaves, and guess what? He's not harassing anybody around here anymore. Otter Creek is left alone. People are living in peace over there, which is what we wanted from the get-go. As far as me suing, I'll wait till you get back. I don't give 2 shits. Or I'll send somebody over there to serve you. You're the one that's gonna have to appear in court, so you're gonna have to come back. And if you don't, guess what? Default, I win. Hold on. Why can't I add you, dude? Robbie, what's going on?
What's happening? What's going on now?
Oh, Jerem's taking off to Vietnam.
Shut up!
Yeah, he even spoke
No
about.
way.
Yeah, I was hilarious, dude. I was laughing my ass off. And I'll tell you,
Dude,
it started off. It was so boring. I'm like, oh god. Well, at least he's not gonna do this shit. But
hello,
then,
everybody. Hello, hello, hello. You know
dude,
how? You want to know how you know he's lying?
thank you. We got a Kofi. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I just saw it. Thank you very much. How do
Hello,
you know?
everybody. Hello. You want to know how he's lying?
His lips are moving.
No, they don't have chicken McNuggets in
Oh yeah, they
Vietnam.
were talking about that too. Like, what are you gonna eat over there? He's like ketchup. I'm like, oh god. But yeah, I was literally laughing throughout it. And then I went inside to do something, and Gabe goes, "This guy's taking off to Vietnam." He comes in, he starts laughing. I'm like, "That guy is such an idiot. Do you think anybody's gonna believe him?" I say, "Absolutely not. I don't."
Oh my God.
Yeah, I was like, "Let me guess, satire, parody, ha ha, sarcasm. Don't you get our humor?" I was like, "You're just an idiot." You know, because come on, that just, I'm sorry, does not make any sense whatsoever. But like I said, if he was to get arrested after this investigation, he was really stupid to do that because that video from tonight can be brought into court saying he's a flight risk. I'm like, so they may not give him a bond, or they may put an ankle bracelet on him. So
But
what an idiot! He's such an idiot. But anyway, I just whatever. And then get this, you missed this, but you'll like this. So now it's not just mail that is stolen, Robbie. It's gold that's been stolen as well. And
how was gold stolen?
gold, I guess that gold that came in the mail. I don't know. Money in the mail and gold in the mail, all stolen. Yet,
Oh,
in fact, Deanna is the one who gets the mail. So, but the police in Ohio have jurisdiction over the Florida mail, and the local police in Ohio, the village police over there, are on top of it, and someone's getting arrested. He knows it. They know exactly who it was. Does that mean Star is moving to North Korea? Any skip tracer worth their salt can find him wherever he hides. Yeah, Vietnam calling.
oh my God.
I'm like, what? This is just so freaking stupid and
What
crazy.
would the Ohio police have to do with the Florida mail getting stolen?
Oh, wait, because his business is in Ohio. And if something comes, and he's held up a package and showed it, if something comes to um, Ohio, his Ohio business, and it says what the hell's on it, attention George, it belongs to what the hell's, not George. So I was like, well, I guess all those Elvises that she got doesn't belong to her. It would belong to what the hell's, right? So why are they removed off the shelf? Why'd she take them with her? Oh no, you're gonna get her for stealing that too? When all those things were for her. So the T-shirts that supposedly came in tonight are for her, and you're gonna steal those too? They're now yours. Do you think your viewers are gonna appreciate that? I guess not. I don't know. Whatever. So he writes something down on a piece of paper, and then he holds it up and starts talking about, it's good for the handwriting expert. And I'm like, handwriting expert's done. I'm like, so he goes, so your handwriting expert was paid to say anything you wanted for court. And I'm thinking, I guess that's what he did. So he paid a handwriting expert to say whatever he wanted for court, which is probably why she only did 3 signs, but yet our handwriting expert did all the signs. Interesting. But so he kind of threw that out there, and I guess admitted that. I don't know. But by the end of his little 1 hour stint, he opened up a couple of pieces of mail or whatever, and then started talking to people about where he's going to go. Said he's going to go there over the summer. Apparently, he's coming back down to Florida.
That's what
Um,
I think, Donna. That's my opinion too.
Oh, that's possibly too. That's definitely possible. Um. Anyway, so he's talking about going to Vietnam, talking about going to the Holy Land because George wants to get baptized. So now all of a sudden she's going with him. And then going to Bora Bora and Maldives. And now he's
What?
literally
Shut
chat with.
up.
But
Are
this is
you
what he did.
kidding me right now?
I kid you not. I'm like, oh, he's trying to spend all his money. Doesn't matter. He's still gonna owe it. Liens on properties. Doesn't matter. Does not matter. So I'm like,
George is gone. And
this is hilarious. But he was joking about God, and now I'm gonna say dodgy Jeremy, Germ. Tisk tisk. By the way, where's George? On the run, taking the money.
I think she's gone.
I think she's gone too, but you never know, Robbie. I mean, she's come back, so hey, and he could be blackmailing her.
What?
He could be blackmailing her with this bullshit about a gold, gold and mail money in the mail being missing. Who knows? Who knows where he's going with that?
Oh, boy.
I think it's bullshit because, like I said, Deanna and Gina are both on camera picking up packages at his ranch. Okay, and we already know Deanna goes to the post office once a week to get mail. So we all know it's Deanna. You can't blame it on George if Deanna's the one getting it and picking it up. She'll get in trouble for it, actually, not George. So I don't care.
Starbucks.
George is out, Chapo is in. Yeah. Either way, that's his problem, but I really think he's trying to set her up. That's just my opinion, based on what he did to her the last time.
I just don't understand how all the people believe these lies he tells.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Hold on, let me check. I got a message here. Hold on. Oh, okay.
What's up, beauty? All right.
So it was quite boring. I must, except for that laughter though. That was great. I got so many messages, emails of you guys letting me know. Thank you, by the way. But that was crazy. Drama Llama took it. Oh, that's a possibility too. And
Who's Drama Llama?
No, the Drama Llama. He calls everybody else Drama Llama. Is the harasser across the street from Michelle's house at Tubetown.
Oh.
Who knows? All I know is I don't even believe anything was stolen. All of a sudden, there's stuff being stolen. This entire time, nothing's ever been stolen, but all of a sudden now there's things that are stolen. And how can you prove that cash was sent in the mail that was stolen? You might be able to prove that gold was sent or something, but I don't know. Or maybe he's trying to say that gold is missing from the actual Florida place where they have everything. Who knows? He said gold was missing. So that's what he said. He didn't say it came out of the mail. He just said gold was missing. Excuse me, I got hiccups. Let's see. Whom is no longer coming around very often. Yeah, see, that's because he's not there. Oh, the FBI has the mail. Yeah.
The FBI has the mail.
Now the FBI has the mail, but yet the Ohio village where he lives, the local police are the one who has jurisdiction. Meanwhile, I don't believe that's where
the U.S. Post Office has jurisdiction.
Anyway. Jerem's an idiot. His business is not registered at that address. So the village police wouldn't be handling that. So, because if you looked at it, it still said Wooster, Ohio on the mail. So that would be Wayne County.
In my opinion, I think he's going to spin this to make it look like that George stole everything. And that's why he's getting rid of her.
That's what it sounds like to me. I don't think he's getting rid of her. I think he's going to do it if she doesn't come back on her own. That he's trying to get her back. That's what I think. That doesn't mean it's true. Guys, This is me and my opinion, and that's what
my
I think
opinion as
is
well.
going on. Yeah, I'm not saying that is fact. That is not fact. We don't know. Um,
Yeah, that's just my guess. And
yeah, he's just leaving it
I
out there
just
for everyone to think.
said that it's my guess.
Yeah, so it's just an opinion. But he makes it like it's nobody's business, what goes on in their life. But yet he literally sits there all the time saying how they film their lives every day. Da, da, da. You made everybody's uh, you made everybody curious. You made everybody interested. You made everybody you've been doing that for years. So how dare you even act like it's nobody's business? You know. People are curious. They want to know, is she okay? You have people that still like you. You have people that care about her. You know, they're wondering what the hell. She just disappeared. I mean, I'm not a fool. I know people actually like her and care about her. This is because I don't. I don't want nothing bad to happen to her. I think she should be held accountable for all the shit that she's done. But of course, I don't wish any bad on anybody, not even Germ. But either way, and I know some people don't agree with that they wish whatever. That's fine too. But not me. That's not who I am. But yeah. But he was joking about God, mocking, stating that whole thing about God ordered people here to be in a family environment, and how the world just screwed that up, and feminism uh, and demeaning the men of the world and stuff. And I'm like, oh my God! I'm like, he did not do that, huh? Oh yeah, he was talking about disrespect, and meanwhile I'm thinking you're the biggest person, you're the most disrespectful person I think I ever heard of and know. Bonnie, thank you. You're a member for 15 months. He started the whole thing. He did. He absolutely did. Demoralizing men was what he said. And why did he abandon his? Exactly, Monica. That's what I was saying. If she put a change in for the business, then all of it will go. Yeah. Robbie, you there?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, you got real quiet, so I wasn't sure if I lost you.
No, I'm just sitting here shaking my head, saying to myself, this is unbelievable.
Yeah. Gabe, let me ask you, do you think he's going to Vietnam?
He ain't going nowhere.
I was inside. I had walked away, and I was inside. I was doing the dishes or something, right? Gabe goes, this guy's clowning around saying that he's going to Vietnam. He was like, get out of here.
The thing
I'm like,
is,
yeah, no, I
him
believe that.
him doing that, saying that on his YouTube, just say he does get arrested.
Right.
They're not going to give him a bond because he just admitted he's a flight risk.
Yeah. I was just saying that before.
Oh, really?
Chicky, thank you. Thank you very much. I'm sorry I missed your super chat, hon. I'm sorry. So, yeah. He asked for a bond.
This is unbelievable.
Say he's a flight risk and prove it.
He said he was going to go to Vietnam.
Yeah. But here's the thing. You can also get, that they may not extradite him for something like this, but if you're an American citizen and you have a warrant and they're looking for you, you actually can be extradited from Vietnam. You could be served there. You could be extradited. It doesn't matter. He's crazy. He's just
He ain't
insane.
going nowhere.
I know. He ain't going absolutely nowhere. I'm thinking, wow, he just gave me content for the night. I already had it with talking idiot from this afternoon. But, yeah, I was like, wow. I really didn't think we were going to get anything out of him tonight, which is fine. Great. Yay.
Good night, Georgia.
But, yeah.
Oh,
that
take
was
the money and run.
Yeah.
Who?
Who? No extradition agreement. You can be extradited. Hold on.
You can?
Yeah, you can.
That'd be saying no.
No, hold on. You can. Hold on. Hold please. Hold please. Hold please. Where is it? I got all these papers mixed up because I got so many come in. Hold on. Yes, an American can be extradited from Vietnam. While the United States and Vietnam do not have a formal extradition treaty, the two nations can and frequently do surrender wanted individuals through case by case diplomatic agreements, international cooperation, and mutual legal assistance. Yes, you can. You can be. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
Send
did,
the
right?
link to Luthmann.
I did. Hold on. I'll send it again. Hold, please. Hold, please. There we go. All right. It's all right. There you go, Rich. All right. So you got it, and I sent it to. Hold on. Let me send it to someone. I don't know if she saw it. Hold on.
No, there is no way, Sylvie. She'd have to do that. I can't do it.
What?
Turn down my volume.
Your volume?
Yeah.
Turn down your volume.
I'm just a loud person.
Is that better? Talk, Robbie.
What do you want me to say?
I don't know. Is that better? Rich, you got the link. I just emailed it to you.
Is he going to get a lady boy over there?
As what?
Jeremy going to find a nice little lady boy?
I don't know. That's what everybody's been saying. Well, a lot of people have been saying in the chat. Hold on. I got another message. Hold on.
Hello, a little bit.
Sent you a link. There you go. All right.
I think Chris could help him, tell him how to find a nice lady boy.
What's up, Rich?
Hello. How are you?
Good.
Hello.
Good.
How are you?
Hello.
Hello.
What's
Robbie
going on?
And that's why. No, did you see that crazy shit tonight?
I didn't give me the rundown.
Oh my god! All right, so Jeremy is talking about going to Vietnam, and
Get out of here.
I know, dodging service from being served from all these lawsuits. I'm like, first off, dumbass, who's serving you? That's a good question. Who's actually going to serve you? You're already in a lawsuit with Leslie. You're already in a lawsuit with Rich. So your lawyer is already involved in that. You know what I mean? Yeah. So anything's going to go through
he already has.
Let me turn up my volume.
Yeah.
He already has the jurisdiction of the court at this point on those cases. So it's not like he can leave and not. He still has a responsibility to answer stuff and do that.
So he was talking about that.
Video, it's way away from my mouth.
Hold on, let me make Rich's volume louder because he's lower than both of us, I think. No, his is loud.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
I'll turn my mic around. That's better?
Rich needs to go up, Robbie needs to go down.
There we go. I wanted to thank everybody real quick before we start because I just hit 500 subscribers on my YouTube channel.
Yay!
So I have 500 subscribers. Now I evidently should have access to all, or I can apply for all the crazy creator tools, right? Or whatever they give you. So I'll be doing that. But anybody who hasn't subscribe to help me out so I can fight the germ and track them down into Vietnam evidently now.
Yeah. Oh, we had any throughout Bora Bora.
All you got to do, Rich, you just got to go to the area where all the lady boys are.
That's right.
Yeah.
I can see both the lady boys.
There's Rich's link, guys. If you're not subscribed, go and subscribe to Rich. There is no standing treaty timeline for returning a fugitive from Vietnam for the U.S. to be highly prolonged and unpredictable depending on current diplomatic relations and the specific facts of the case. Well, I just read to you what I read. So,
I'll tell you. I want to tell you about how this works.
Go ahead.
So I know.
It's not going anywhere. I know that.
You remember the Silk Road, Ross Ulbrook?
Uh-huh.
he had the thing where he was doing the drugs and delivering drugs to everybody. You pay with Bitcoin and all that, and they arrested him for the Silk Road. His number two on that was the guy named Roger Thomas Clark. He was a Canadian guy, or is a Canadian guy, and I actually was away with him, and I did a lot of his legal work for him. I was away. And so how they got him was that guy's got more money than anybody you'll ever meet in your life. He's got billions tucked away in offshore accounts. And the fact is that he was in Thailand, and Thailand has no extradition either. But what happened was, they come in and they said, well, if you don't hand over Roger Thomas Clark, what we're going to do is we're not going to do the military military games, and give all the money the military money we were about to give you. We're going to cancel all that. So he's in like the president of Thailand's office, and they tell him, we're really sorry, but we're going to have to hand you over. There's nothing we can do. And it was like, what? There's nothing that we can do. We're, they're going to take our money. And they know all these coolie countries, they deal with money. They're all on the take. And that's why, you think about foreign aid and this and that. Everybody knows that they're going to take the money, right? Everybody knows they're going to take the money. And part of it's about bribery. So, but that bribery is when you want somebody from one of those countries, they hand it over. They'll hand those people over in a heartbeat because they cut off the U.S. money. And they're taking money from both sides. Vietnam, they're taking money from the Americans. They're taking money from the Chinese. Maybe it's taking money from the Russians. But those are the only countries you can go to. If you're germ, you have to look to go to China. You have to look to maybe go to Russia. You got to go to like one of those places where you're not going to get that's it. And he's not big enough to go to China or Russia. You got to be worth buku. You got to be worth at least 50 or 60 million to even think about trying to do something like that. Because the second you go there, they're going to want half. You go there, you saw Putin. He's like, I need to come here. So how much you bringing? 50 million. Okay, now you got 25. That's how they roll. They're fucking gangsters over there. And, that's just what it is. So.
Right. Hold on. Hey, Leslie, what's up?
Hey, Lisa, can you hear me? Because I know I have trouble. Okay.
Yeah, I hear you.
Cool. All right, I'm here.
What's up, Leslie?
What, Rich?
Leslie.
Hey, Robbie.
Hello.
What's going on? I hear you like my latest music video.
Oh, my God. Rich, I have to say that was the best goddamn video I've seen in a long time. If you have not seen Rich's latest video called Leatherface, go to Rich's channel, Luthmann News. I'm telling you, my husband and I literally played it multiple times, and we cracked up to the point we were crying. Like, this is the funniest video.
I thought it was pretty good. I thought
it was damn good, Rich. And Rich, what was so funny was the expressions on Megan, Jeremy, and Shocket Rocket, and their faces, along with freaking Leatherface dancing on a pole. That was the funniest shit I think I've ever
seen. Leatherface was pretty hilarious. And you notice that Jerm had a long neck, and then he had his head, and then he had a couple of round balls below him. So he's a walking you know what, right? So
oh my God, it was so freaking funny. Like, it was, and Megan looks like the typical like squawking, gossiping, ugly ass lady that just can't stand people, like making her look like a pig. But the expressions that you did, Rich, were so amazing on
Piglet.
her as a pig.
I call her Piglet. That encapsulates everything. It says very succinctly. It's 6 letters, Piglet, Piglet, and it says everything you need to say.
No, but in that video called Leatherface that you did, it was so funny to look at her expressions as a pig. She looked like one of those squawking Southern women that were just full of gossip, that hated any woman. Like, it just signified her perfectly. Like, the way that you depicted her was hilarious.
Yeah. I was Bearded. Bearded, how are you, buddy? Yeah, we're doing good. I got to get on with Bearded this week. We had the stream this week, and my internet went out. Like, it's crazy down here in Florida. Sometimes you get like this time of year when you get the thunder and lightning come in, and everything will go out. And I'm in a place that's not that bad even, but everything kind of goes out. It's crazy. But me and Bearded are going to do a live this week, one of these days. We'll figure it out. We don't know yet.
No, I have to say, I think Rich Rich, I swear, and I've always said this, you're one of the most hysterically funny people I think I've ever met in my entire life. And your humor is intelligent. It's not even just like it's funny. You're fucking you're a genius. You're a genius. And it's
Tell
like
me more.
no, I swear, I laugh and I go, is Hale so stupid to sue somebody like Rich? Like, I don't give a shit if this guy's practicing law now or not. This guy's a goddamn legal genius.
You
And
don't lose your education on the law.
no, you don't lose your education. But Rich, I listen. I don't say this about many people. Rich Luthmann is a legal genius. Okay, and not only is he a legal genius, he's a genius in every other capacity. And his humor is effing hilarious. So anybody who's not following his channel has got to follow his channel because his shit.
Well, today, right? Well, first off, let me jump back to like this. Only Jay Hip's upset because about a removal of a video. I was threatened. Yeah, I was threatened yesterday by him actually that if one of his videos get flagged, he's gonna send his chat after me. Ooh. So yeah, we know who's in those chats anyway. So yeah, ooh, I'm scared. But anyway, so there was a removal from Jay Hip for a privacy violation. DJ Rattis had a removal. There's quite a few sitting on Shizzy, whether he knows it or not, but it's there. So
Shizzy, Mr. Coop, all the rest.
Yeah. So and then guess what, guys? Megan, who's been praising Rumble and going to Rumble because Rumble won't do anything, Rumble removed the video. So yeah, sorry, Meg, but if you're gonna play the game, then I guess you should really learn how to play. Because she keeps doing this FAFO thing, like fuck around and find out, and she's gonna show us the bitch that she is. Well, I guess I'm a bigger bitch, obviously, right? Because I don't let people get away with what they're doing. There's obviously a strategy that I've had all along, and now you're gonna start to see it coming forward, But this afternoon, Tug did a live today, and apparently he got flagged, and his live was removed, I guess, or something, and I was being blamed for it. I didn't know the dude was live. I don't pay attention to him anyway. I thought he goes live at night. I didn't know he was doing an afternoon live. But either way, I did not flag him at all. I don't even know why he was flagged. I don't know. Was it harassment?
You can blame Lisa. I'll tell everybody. It's for all the idiots that are watching and the spies and all the anti-Hales the Hales ecosystem. The people that are to blame for all your problems are in the general counsel's office for Google. That is in California. You can blame them because they've been alerted to what's called brigading. And I talked about it on my live. Right. And now Google, who's the parent company, Alphabet Inc., General Counsel's Office, has been alerted to the brigading activities, which are against the terms of service of YouTube and of Google and of Alphabet and of everybody. And it's also a big thing, a point of emphasis on the internet.
It is a criminal case that I'm talking about, but go ahead.
But the Google, the Alphabet General Counsel has been alerted to how these people operate. So that's what's happening here as well. Just so you know.
Well, there's a lot going on, and they seem to be, especially with these privacy complaints, because they're seeing that they're all following the same pattern. You know what I mean? It's one right after, like the whole echo chamber. They're seeing it like that right now, because it's a legal department, and obviously it's the same privacy complaints for all of them, and they're all showing like the same footage and saying the same things. So there's no way they can't look at that as that pattern. So I know that that's happening right now, but hey, it is what it is. So I guess Tug went live again, and that's when I went to it. I was sent a link, and he was showing the cease and desist that I had up, and then Megan was on there. And Megan left, and I guess, or Shizzy was on. Shizzy was on at some point. I don't freaking know. Shizzy came on after. But Megan was on there, and they're trying to sit there and say that I never pointed out anything in the cease and desist that I did. And they were laughing at the fact that Michael on your show was basically like attacking my cease and desist, saying I shouldn't have done 3, right? and how I was irate in the chat. And I love how they like somehow make a voice.
Michael had a hell of a night that night, or a hell of a day. Holy shit. Yeah. He was attacking everybody. He didn't care that day.
No, so, but I like, I'm saying something in the chat and they're like acting like I'm mad and irate with my words. Or I'm like, first of all, don't put a voice to my words. You don't know how I'm saying it. You don't know the tone of my voice. And I always talk in caps anyway in every chat. So you can't even like play those games. So they started lying about that. Right. And then you have this Paul Harding character coming in. And he's the one who threatened me the other night and called me a see you next Tuesday. And I showed you.
Is that a real person, Lisa?
Yeah, it is actually
one of Germ's aliases.
Yeah, well, no, it's a real person. I actually think he's the guy that I think, because his pictures actually match. His YouTube pictures are old pictures of him, and if you put him with white hair now and a little older, it looks exactly like the guy that was stalking Michelle's house, that was taking selfies in front of her house and pictures at Tubetown. Yeah, I think he visited Florida and went there, as a culty or whatever. He seems to be a groupie of Tubetown, of Travis's. So anyway, I think that's what he did. But anyway, so he was in the chat and he sent in a super chat stating that he had videos removed last night. And he's full of shit because his videos are the same exact videos that were there when I clicked on his profile to see who the hell this guy was that just threatened me. Right? Same exact videos. He didn't have a video removed at all. So this guy's like totally lying. And what's funny is I actually screenshotted his channel. So I can show the screenshots of his channel and you'll see he has the same videos that are up there. I've already verified that. But either way, so this guy's lying too, just trying to be relevant, trying to get in on the bullshit like they all are. But anyway, so he talked about also Keto Brains and his sponsor, him and Megan's sponsor, and how I contacted them, that I openly admitted to it, and how that's tortious interference. I said, no, that is not tortious interference when I'm notifying them that they are if they are in fact a sponsor and not an affiliate of theirs, then that means they're sponsoring this cyber harassment. It's a formal notice. It's not tortious interference.
It's actually protected commercial speech.
Exactly.
You have protected commercial speech at that point.
Exactly.
And so you can talk about that.
I'm like, maybe you should read the letter that was sent to them, the formal notice that was sent to them before you open your mouth, jackass. He seems to have an issue with actually reading things before talking about them.
Well, he doesn't know how to read. I don't think he knows how to read.
Yeah.
I think he's a functional illiterate.
But quite possible. But, he's talking about me being served cease and desist. I've never been served a cease and desist at all by any of these freaks. Somebody in the chat was saying that Jeremy served me a cease and desist. No, we did not. I'm like, and it doesn't matter. The cease and desist is procedure. And I'm following through with procedure. And I'm going to take care of it. There's going to be a lawsuit. Get over it. I don't know what to tell you guys. They're all getting twisted and they're all up in arms about this right now. You guys are harassing people and you're going to be sued for it. Your supposed sponsors are on notice because they were, according to you, are sponsoring harassment. It's simple. It's not, anything crazy. It's not tortious interference. However, I have a physical contract that Megan
it's not like that at all, Lisa. You have a right to it's commercial speech, and then if the relationship between them, if there's like a morals clause, there's usually they could terminate the engagement at any time. They could tell what's her name Piglet to go take a walk no matter what for whatever reason, especially a morals clause reason.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, I actually do have a physical contract that Megan and Tug incited people to contact and call, and they did. And that person would be my landlord. So they tried to mess with my livelihood, and my landlord met with the sheriff's department over this in a meeting. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Told them everything. These people mentioned Megan and Tug, both of them. I didn't know that Tug was mentioned. They mentioned Megan Fox Ryder and that umbrella guy. So, and we heard them talk about it the week before, that they should be calling my landlords and letting them know about like the Luthmann mobile or some shit like that. Meanwhile, they've seen the Luthmann mobile. Hello. It's like, why are you, trying to, they're trying to literally mess with my livelihood. So anyway.
You understand the difference there, right, Lisa? That
yeah.
the contract that they have is a sponsorship contract, the public-facing contract. By going after you personally where you live, that crosses the line. That's like a violation. Yep. That's
absolutely
a big-time violation.
Absolutely. So, look, I don't do what these people do. I debunk their lies and call out their harassment, and I let you know what's going on. They've gotten away with it for so long, and Fed 2 is now over. And as I told you guys,
it's not over. I'm still going.
Well, I know. I meant for
I'm having a good time.
But as I told you guys, it's time to hold them accountable, and this is how it is, and they're freaking out about it. Oh well, they started talking about the fact that I said in my final cease and desist that I literally told them to preserve their assets, including their personal property. So of course it said your vehicles, you're this, you're that. So she's joking around saying you can have my rusted out caravan, honey. No. Your rusted out caravan isn't going to cover it. I'm going to be putting a lien on your house. So get that through your thick head. We're not talking about $5,000 here. Look it up.
You got a big claim against her. You got a huge claim against Megan.
Yeah.
Think about it. $500 times $30,000 per stream. That's crazy.
She's playing stupid, like she doesn't know what's going on. So she ends up going through the whole cease and desist. She's like, she was never specific. She was never specific in the first cease and desist, the second cease and desist, the third one. She was never specific. Yes, I was. I'm talking about your whole channel, you dumb bitch. Your whole channel is filled with videos about me. Look at your Rumble. Look at the last 3 months. You want to know about the last 3 months? I'm telling you to take down anything that has to do with my name. That means every video you have that has my name, my image, my posts, my, transcripts, my live stream clips, all of it, my thumbnails, every ounce of it, remove it. It doesn't take a rocket scientist for you to figure that out. Okay? But here's the thing. Here, I'll show you something right now. She's trying to say that I can't, because I'm not in a lawsuit with her, that I can't tell her to preserve her assets, which is actually not true, because I am suing her, and that notice is about suing her. So where is, let me see, hold on, tonight's show. Okay, so she's trying to claim that there's no list for removal. Let me just put this up here so I can see it. Right? I'm just going to show you. There is a list for removal, and there has been. So I don't know why she's acting stupid. Okay, but these are all, look, all those videos there. There's 15 of them, and they're on YouTube and Rumble. Okay, so I'm not going to play games with her. It's there. There's also, you want to see what other shit that she's done? Check this shit out. Here, let me pull this up.
While you're pulling that up, I want to plug what I'm eating right now, which is awesome. I went to Costco, and they got beef tallow potato chips. And I haven't had beef tallow potato chips in years. This is like not within all the crap. They make them in beef tallow. This is the healthy way to make the potato chips. I've been eating them all day. They're like so good. So I just want to tell everybody, if you go to Costco, they got beef tallow potato chips, and I'm very, very happy with it.
Beef tallow?
Yes. It's as opposed to all the oils, the seed oils, and all those really, really bad oils. Beef tallow is the way to go. That's like Bobby Kennedy is all about the beef tallow. That's what you got to do. Beef tallow. They want to do fries in beef tallow now too. They want to get rid of the oil, the grease that they have in the fast food places, and make it into beef tallow.
Wow. All right, guys, here we got. So this is updated, okay? So this is all her videos thus far that has something to do with my channel, me, or the show. Look at this shit. Watch. No, wait, hang on. Look at this. Showing transcript of Lee's copyrighted live stream. Showing body cam video. Showing transcript. Showing body cam video. Showing transcript. It's copyright. Body cam. Screenshots. The sauna, like that, not me, but she's blaming it on me. She said she got it from my live stream. A body cam video. Copyrighted video. All the copyrighted videos. The cam video. Copyrighted recording. Lisa Lee's. I'm in April, right? Okay. Body cam video, body cam transcript, body cam screenshot. I mean, look, I'm not even like saying it right. Screenshots, body cam, copyright recording, screenshot. This is all our videos, all my shit. You want to tell me this bitch is not obsessed with me? All of it. In each video. Right? All of it. It's crazy. And Tug's the same exact way. And this is just 3 months. This is just 3 months of this shit. You know, she knows exactly what I'm talking about. She knows exactly what needs to be removed. She knows all of it. So she's full of shit when she says that. Okay? But they're talking about, you know, transcript. When they're talking about the copyright, they don't seem to realize what's going on. Right? And like, apparently Volpe, someone just said in the chat that Volpe doesn't think I have a strong case against her, even when it comes to defamation. Well, I'm not sure Volpe's watched every one of their shows because I don't know who does. Okay. But the thing is there's plenty of lies and defamation in all this shit. And I don't.
You got to understand, Lisa. You got the rights on copyright. You don't even like defamation's gravy. Like copyright is like it's like a home run. It's like don't even bother. What's you gonna come say fair use? It's gonna argue fair use. There's no fair use.
There's no fair use.
He's a thief. Piglet is a thief. Piglet the thief. Piglet the robber. You got robbed.
And she's thinking, oh, I'll get her little caravan. No, honey, you don't understand. For every piece of work that you stole from me and aired on your live stream, put it this way, 150 grand. Then you're going to pay legal fees for yourself and me. And then there's also damages. That's for one piece of work, babe. So you obviously are not doing your research because, as we know, you don't vet shit. So you don't even vet anything. And she's telling everybody how they're going to fundraise, right, for legal fees. Apparently, by the way, tomorrow night, guys, she's going to be destroying me. Tomorrow night. This is her plan. She's already said it. She's going to be destroying me. That's going to be going to the sheriff before it even happens. So just so you know, they're destroying me tomorrow. She's going to be destroying me. But anyway, so they're going to be doing a pool or something. They said I've done a pool, and no, I have not done a pool for my legal fees. But they're going to, the second that she gets served, she's going to do a pool, and she knows big people with big money, and then she's going to destroy me.
Wait. She's going in the pool? She's a freaking beached whale. She can't go in the pool. That breaks the law like in 10 different states. She can't have beached whale. She can't do that. She can't go in the pool. She can't broadcast that. That would be. I don't know if it's pornography, but that would be obscene. It would be straight up obscene if to have that woman in a pool. Get the hell out of here. A piglet. Piglets don't belong in the pool. Get the hell out of here.
No, said she's a piglet that sinks to the bottom of the pool. You know,
well, that would be a good thing actually if she sunk to the bottom and never came up. But no, she'd be a beached whale at that point. We can't have her. Can't have that on broadcast channels. That can't happen.
Comedy. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No, that is one fugly woman. Well, and I love how Rich depicts her in his Leatherface video. She looks like
here's the thing. Her attitude is ugly. Her attitude is ugly. Her behavior is ugly. Her conduct, it's all ugly.
She's ugly. Not so much as she's ugly on the inside. She's ugliest on the inside. She's a terrible, terrible person on the inside.
Yeah, so she's a horrible person.
They started talking about it, and all of a sudden people started sending super chats for legal fees, right? And Tug was really mad. He was all pissed off about this, claiming that they don't know it, why. She goes through every little thing that I told her to stop doing, and she's like, when did I do that? When did I do this? When did I do that? I'm like, are you serious right now? Every freaking video she's done, she has defamed me, lied about me, talked about me being a fraud, a thief, all this shit. And she's actually sitting there going, when did I do this? When did I do that? Try every damn video you've used with my name in it. Every video. Okay? That's what you did. Okay? You've defamed me. You've harassed me, my husband. You've lied about me. You've lied about my husband. You've lied about Robbie. You've lied about Leslie. You've lied about you have lied about my neighbor who is going through a lot of shit, including Jay Hip, who did that today as well. So you know what? Was it today or yesterday? I don't know. One of his videos, they were actually reported for a privacy complaint. But that's what they've been doing, and she's done it all the time. And she's playing stupid. Anybody who's seen any of this stuff, you guys know what she's done and how she's defamed, harassed, everything. I can go on and on and on about this, but she's literally sitting there trying to lie and say that, she didn't say anything. She didn't do anything. When did I do that? When did I do this? Really? Maybe you need to go back and listen to your own shit, because you have literally lied about me every time you've spoken about me. Every time. You got a commercial step. He's like, Lisa, wait, commercial time. What are you doing, Rich?
What? I got Piglet on the screen. No. I like that, right? I'm looking at the Piglet. Look at the Piglet. Look at that little Piglet. You like that, right?
Oink, 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 oink.
She's mad that these videos got removed, right? So she starts reading her letter to YouTube to defend her videos, and she's saying they're going to get put back up, right? And she's literally lying to them. Totally lying to them, like saying that, I've done this first, and I'm the one who put the videos out first. And she's a total liar. I didn't put no body cam video footage up there. She says that they're public records, that she received, them from, a public, the sheriff's department, and blah, blah, blah. And I'm saying to myself, you got them from somebody else. You didn't get them from the sheriff's department. You got them from Deanna West. I got proof of that, dummy. Okay? So you're lying about that. You're lying about how you used it. You used it maliciously, and you know it. You mocked me, my channel, my family, my neighbors, while you went over every body cam footage you ever did. You accused me of actually setting up a guy across the street who committed battery on 2 women here, that this case is really all about. Okay? You mocked them. You went after, and I'm telling you, I'm not the only one you're going to be hearing from. You will be hearing from them as well. Okay? And you did it maliciously. You even stated on your channel that I was the reason you're doing it, that I had nothing to do, even though it was about her domestic violence, that it wasn't about her that you were playing it, that you were playing it because of me. You played that because of me. You said it on your video. I have it. You can't undo what you did. You can't undo what you said, undo what you did. I got them all. I have every damn video she's ever mentioned me in. I have it all. Okay? So there's no editing, there's no changing, there's no removing. Although, like I said, Rumble did remove a video within the past 3 days. And she said that they would not do that. Well, I guess you're wrong. I guess they don't want to be sued for your harassment either. So you're going to find out. This is guys, this is legal. This is no joke. I am not playing.
No
joke. But anyway, so she knows the specifics and stuff. I have verbally spoken about all of it. I know she listens to my show, but she needs to remove everything, all the posts, the images, transcripts, videos, all of it needs to be removed. She incited the calls to my landlord, and she started saying that we're pissed at Mike Volpe. I'm not pissed at Mike Volpe, but I love how they put my voice on these comments. Tug was doing it, and then they started talking about how John Cook says stuff in my chat. Listen, I am not responsible for what John Cook says in my chat or anyone else. And if that was the case, then Tug and Megan would be in some serious trouble for what they're saying.
Wait a second. Has John Cook ever said anything that's not true?
Nope.
That's the best part about it.
He has joked around.
I've never known him to say something that's not true.
No. But he has joked around, though, and usually if there's something that's that crazy, I will remove it, or my mods will actually remove it. They're very good about removing stuff that is somewhat offensive, okay, to anybody, and not just in here, but to anybody. But I'm not responsible for what they're going to say, and you can't hold me responsible for that, okay? Because if that's the case, I'm coming after you for all your chat too, and then you're in some serious shit, because your chat does kind of crazy stuff all the time. They tried to make you homeless, Lisa. Yes, well, that will not happen. Anyway, so Jay Hiff now claims that you can't talk about him because he's ADA protected. Did you hear that?
What a moron. So he's admitting that he's a retard.
Yeah. So then, and I know Leslie said something about this afternoon, so she just unmuted herself. But you know what? I guess anybody else can claim that. You know, like I think they were joking about something that happened a long time ago. But either way, I guess you can't. You know, if that's the case, then you can't sue anybody else because then we can go after you. Like this is all a bunch of bullshit. Here's the thing: you infringed on my copyright. I'm coming after you. If you want to pretend you don't know what you don't know what I'm talking about, that you have no idea what you did, you go ahead and you keep doing that because it's all going to come out in court. The paperwork you're going to get served with, and you're going to see exactly what you're being sued with. So you won't be able to lie and pretend to anybody that you don't know what it is. Okay, you're not going to be able to do that. You're going to know exactly what you're going to get served with, and you're going to have no anti-slap is going to help you with this, Megan. That's just going to be it. And you're going to have to, pay up for what you did. It's that simple. So I suggest finding a lawyer immediately. Hey, whatever. But she's going to be, hurting hard tomorrow. I can tell you that. And Shizzy is positive. Shizzy was absolutely positive that she's going to be hurting me and hitting hard tomorrow at me. So, I don't know. But they think I'm suing her because she's mean. I could give two shits if she's mean. Wrong. That's not what this is about. And by the way, the new conspiracy that they're talking about is all this Randy Shockett profiting, and that we fucked up and that we lied about shutting down schools and stuff like that. That's not what was said, and they're twisting everything. We know what was said because I have, and I've actually gone over it. But anyway, Matthew Lewis, I think you better be clear of when you say they and who the anti-Hales are, that you better be very clear who you're talking about. Blessing for you. Be very clear. But Chizzy was talking about Hales had proof of what we've done to him and all this crap. Actually, Hales had no proof because if he did, he would have brought it to court. And there was 8 cases under one case number that got shut down. Okay, and I'm pretty sure the next 2 are going to get shut down as well. And it was for failure to state a claim. Period. And it's not because the judge isn't used to YouTube. It's because he saw right through what Hales was doing. Hales had no proof of any of his claims whatsoever. And I think Shizzy needs to just, get off the whole legal analysis bullshit because he's an idiot. But anyway, Matthew, on the other hand, claims that we've just said stuff that came off of a Reddit post. No, I'm sorry. It's not a Reddit post. It's a bunch of Reddit posts, Kiwi Farm stuff, videos, and actual witnesses, Matthew. Don't worry because they'll be coming on to talk about it. But anyway, they're saying Shizzy himself said that we, meaning I, committed fraud because I talked about fundraising for a fence, Xmas, and a memorial and a barn, okay, that I was raising money for. Actually, you're falsifying that statement. I wasn't raising money for. I didn't create a fundraiser. Things just happened that way. And you can go back and watch for yourself. Obviously, Shizzy did not. But Shizzy literally kept repeating over and over and over again that I'm a fraud, right? Well, I don't know how that would be. They said I didn't provide proof, but yet there's videos, there's proof. I mean, shit, Travis shows proof every day of there being a fence up. There's all kinds of pictures. So there's been proof of that. The fence, Christmas, the memorial, barn, the material's all there. A contract exists. But guess what? There's no permit, so it was put on hold. Anyway, that was not my problem. But all this has been proven by pics, images, videos. I cannot wait to go into a courtroom and show all this to a judge and find them to be the liars for accusing me of being a fraud or a thief or a grifter or any of that shit. I cannot wait. And that's what everybody's going to see my shit when I walk into a courtroom. Okay, because they chose to ignore it all. And I am the only one who has all the proof of every donation, every freaking gift. I'm the only one. There's no possible way that they can have it. I'm the only one. So when I walk in there into a courtroom and I have a need to show this, I'm going to. And I'm going to prove them to be defaming me this whole time. That includes every last one of them. I don't care who it is. Okay? So they said...
Do you have, Lisa, do you have physical damages?
Do I have physical damages?
Yes.
In what way? What do you mean?
Well, I'm going to assert, if I need to, I'm going to assert physical damages against Jeremy Hales and his entire ecosystem for the problems that they've caused me. You see, I have a class of damages called the Tuboku damages. And this is a very, very well-known class of damages. And it's a urological condition. And what's happened is the stress that they've caused me has caused my urological condition to enlarge to the extent that I'm Tuboku. And now there's no women around that want to come near me. They caused me millions of dollars worth of harm because I'm Tuboku. The stress that they've caused me has caused me a urological problem that I'm Tuboku.
Well, I was in fact in the hospital.
I have physical damages that I'm going to assert at this point because I have to walk around. I have to actually probably get a third leg sewed into my pants now because of all the problems they've caused me. Ever since they started this stuff, I have the Tuboku damages. I don't know. Robbie, do you have any of the Tuboku damages? I have Tuboku damages caused by these people. It's a terrific category. It really is. It's physical manifestation of all their fuckery. It's caused me Tuboku damages. So it's a real thing. Look it up.
I was in the hospital due to stress for 5 days. Yes, I was. Actually, Jeannie was in the hospital. Jeannie's in the hospital right now. So, so yes, that's why I asked, what do you mean by that?
Tuboku.
Yeah. So, so they also mentioned where the Christmas gifts went last year. And I'm like, yeah, where'd the Christmas gifts go? And then Tug just like skipped right over. I'm not going to get into all that. Yeah, because you can't say where they went, Tug, Matthew Lewis. You can't. But anyway, so Shizzy's just sitting there lying through everything. And then we know that he lies because even when we were putting the fence up, there's videos of us doing it. And he's trying to tell everybody as he's going through the video that we weren't using cement in the fence posts. And we clearly were. They were right there. I was like, what is this wrong with this guy? I can't with any of these guys. To me, that guy is a slug with an AI machine. That's it. But both of these low-lying, slow voices, literally, I think that they were trying to manipulate people with the way they were talking so bad, and they're just doing nothing but lying all day long. And Tug's like all freaked out. So what do you think about the actual cease and desist? Leslie, you're quiet. Robbie, you're quiet.
No, I'm listening. I'm listening. I'm enjoying. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
No, I'm enjoying what everybody's talking about. I love the Toby coup that Rich is talking about.
It's a class of damages, Leslie.
No, you're right.
A specific class of damages. Like you can have a physical manifestation of all their fuckery, and that's what it is. The Tuboku class. I will litigate the Tuboku class of damages all the way to the Supreme Court of the United States if I need to. I'll go all the way up, like Larry Flint. I will go there. I will go there myself. Tuboku. All the Tuboku damages have to be compensated fully to the fullest extent the law allows.
I love it.
Robbie. Hello, Robbie. Do you have damages like that?
Oh.
What?
Oh, God, yeah.
So, Rich, I have to ask you, did you watch that video of Ankles, Shockett, Feathers, and Foreman?
Oh, yeah, that was a joke. That's going to be a lot of problems for all of them. That's going to be big problems. Big trouble for all of them. Leslie will tell you, you can't go talking like that they did. When you're a lawyer, you're held to the standard of a lawyer at all times, even if you're on a YouTube. So they got some problems.
You can't talk like that, Lisa. As a lawyer, that is a big no-no.
Yeah, I wanted to see if Rich watched it. I wanted to see what he had to say about it.
No, they're in trouble. They're in deep shit. That thing that you cut that up and you present that to the grievance committee. Well, I bet you, Leslie, you're already going to do that part of that for
I've already given it to the Florida bar. I've already contacted the Florida bar. Yeah. I've already talked to 6 other people that are also bringing it to the Florida bar. I've also given it to the judge, and I told the judge he has a duty to report it to the Florida bar. So no, this video is not going to go without the Florida bar reviewing what the hell happened.
Yeah.
Video.
Yeah. Well, it's problematic, that video, to say the least. And that's just it. And that was the whole point of Michael. What Michael was trying to say the other night. He got sidetracked by poo-pooing everybody. He was Dr. No. Dr. No. He was Dr. No the other night. Everything he said, no. Yeah. But his real point the other night was, when you're a lawyer, you can't be going and doing what Foreman's been doing, what Shockett's been doing. So there's others, and when they appear on YouTube, the rules still follow you onto YouTube. A regular citizen can call a judge a clown and call him corrupt and call him anything they want, but a lawyer can't. That's part of the issue with lawyers.
Marla, thank you so much. Rich and Leslie, could a crime committed against a business in Florida be prosecuted and investigated in Ohio?
Absolutely, if there's jurisdiction. Absolutely, if there's jurisdiction. There's a reason that has to be jurisdiction.
Rich.
Right?
Well, Jerem's claiming that because his What the Hell's business is based out of Ohio, that if someone stole his mail or gold, I guess either from mail or a property in Florida, that Ohio would have jurisdiction over it. But
no, you'd have to go federal with that. Interstate lines, you're talking federal, so it'd have to be picked up federally by the feds. But they can investigate all they want, but all they could do is they can hand it. At that point, they lose. If they don't have jurisdiction, their investigation is worthless, and they can absolutely investigate, right? But they cannot.
Local police, and talks about the village that he's in, okay, is investigating it and is about to make arrests.
Yes.
No, they have no power to make arrests outside the state of Ohio. What they can do is they can investigate it all they want as where the crime occurred. You have jurisdiction to investigate where the alleged crime occurred. So if something happens to you, Lisa, in Florida, you call up the Florida people and say, I got this asshole in Ohio that's doing X, Y, and Z. I got this asshole in New York. I got this asshole in Kentucky, Tennessee, wherever. And you lodge the report. They have every right to investigate at that point. The second question is, do they have a right to prosecute it, to bring charges? Well, no, you have to have jurisdiction to do that. And the question is there jurisdiction? And if Germ is doing jurisdiction, he's doing something up in Ohio, and he's claiming that people down in Florida do it, they have to have injected themselves into into Ohio. So they have to actually be physically present or done something. Or if they crossed, the wires, use the wires, then it goes federal. So it crosses from state to federal. That's what they can do. The state can turn around. The local Ohio prosecutor can turn around, bring what they have to the state attorney locally. The state attorney probably will say, we can't prosecute here because there's no jurisdictional hook. The best we can do is we can hand this to the feds if we want to do it.
Right.
That the FBI is
involved. He also mentioned though that the Postal Service, they have their own investigative.
The United States Postal Police. Yeah.
Right. So he was talking about that. So I'm like, well, which is it? Who's investigating this?
That's fine. And you could bring stuff to the Postal Police. That's federal. But if the Postal Police brings something, you have to understand who prosecutes if the Postal Police investigate something. The United States Attorney in the district that you're talking about. It's a federal case. It's no different than if the FBI did it, or alcohol, tobacco, and firearms, or any other subdivision, ICE. It's no different if they brought you on a criminal case.
Say that his local police, the little village that he's in, is handling it.
Yeah,
he mentioned that what I said, but he did say that.
They handle him, man. He pays them enough money that they handle him. They walk around and they carry it. They hold it wherever he goes. When he goes to pee, they shake it for him. Come on, that's what those little bastards down there do. That they're handling him, sure. They're handling him all that he wants. Come on, get out of here. Handle him. What does that mean?
In my opinion, honestly, I actually think first off, the police department there, I do think that he kind of bought them because he paid for their donated big money to their canine unit there. So like he's buttered them up enough. But I think that he is quite possibly trying to set George and maybe her son up. I don't know. This is just my opinion on it. But based on how he acted the last time she laughed,
that's smart.
He accused her of stealing.
Now he's going to piss off the Muslim Brotherhood? Get the hell out of here.
Well, the last like the first time she laughed, he accused her of stealing. So I don't know if this is some hook that he's trying to like hold out and trying to blackmail her to come back. I have no idea, but I just find it very odd how she leaves and all of a sudden mail's missing, gold is missing, all this crap, And meanwhile, like I told everybody before, Deanna's been seen on camera. She's the one that goes and gets the mail. So how are they going to blame George for that? Not that I'm trying to stick up for her, but hey, I don't have to like the girl to say, how are you accusing her if one, packages do come in her name, like the Elvis stuff, that's hers, right? But, people send it directly to her. So you're going to get mad if she took a package that has her name on it? Come on. But at the same time, you have other people picking up these packages. So you can't just accuse one person of that. And these people live on your property and are still working with you while she's gone. So where is this coming from? So I don't know. I just think that there's too many people that have access to his mail down there that he can accuse one person.
Look. I'm going to tell everybody what happens. Here's the issue. Remember when I did the article? It's still up. Nobody took it down. It's still there. It's totally in the bounds of me to do. Where I have the picture from Google Maps of the frontage of Piglet's house in Naples, New York. She went friggin' crazy. She went nuts. She went nuts. It's still up there. If you want to search my YouTube, my Substack, and it's still up there. Or search New York News Press. It's still up there. Or Florida Gulf. They're still up there. And she can't do anything about it because it's a public picture. It's from Google News, Google Earth.
Yeah.
It's Google Maps. You go into Google. So she can't do a thing about it. And so what did she do? She called up the local police department, the Naples Police Department in Naples, New York. And I get a call from this guy, and he tells me, we're investigating you for this and that and other thing. I say, hey, listen there, douchebag. You got no jurisdiction. I ain't coming to Naples, New York anytime soon, so you can go fuck yourself. That's what I told him. Wasn't used to being talked to like that. That's what I told him. Because that's what this is worth. It's worth toilet paper. If you get a call, I get calls from all over the place, from Pennsylvania, California, from this one, from that one. What are they going to do? They got nothing. They got nothing. They're just calling because they think that what they are. Now, if they ever did that, right? If they ever decided from little Hodunk, Pennsylvania, or New York, or Ohio, or Kentucky, or wherever, to come and prosecute you because of something like that, something you said, something you put on the internet, something like that, then you got a big lawsuit. You got a hell of a lawsuit at that point.
Right.
You got a huge lawsuit. So it is what it is.
Yeah, I'm just not playing with them. Megan's getting sued because of what she did. She stole from me, and that's the end of that. And when everything's filed, if they want to go ahead and they want to show the cease and desist, like I didn't know that was going to happen. When I sent it, I said I just gave them, content for a week or more.
They don't have any content. You're right, Lisa. They have no content.
Yeah,
they're running out of content.
None of them do. I mean, it's funny because Gabe said something earlier. He goes, how many people are you how many people are all involved in this? I'm like, dude, I'm literally fighting 5 channels right now, 6 channels. He goes, and it's just you? I'm like, well, it's my channel. Yeah, but it's not just me. I'm like, but I'm literally fighting all of them back. They're lying, they're defaming, they're doing all this shit. They're making up stories. They're trying to humiliate and ruin reputations and all back to back. One by one, they're all echoing each other. And so I'm literally debunking all this bullshit every night. Each channel on a daily basis, one of them does something. And they're all following Hales' narrative. They're all working with him. They've been working with him all along. I believe they're still working with him. And they work with each other. They're talking in each other's chats. They're sending, they're on each other's panels. They're going at, and they're talking about all this shit. And it's like, go ahead. The more you do it, the more evidence I have against you in this bullshit. So, you have no permission to use anything of mine. And when you do, it's just going to be put into evidence. That's it. And if you start if you keep putting my personal information out there, whether it be my name, my whatever, you're doxing me, you're lying, defaming, whatever. If it has anything to do with my privacy, I'm going to do a privacy complaint on you. I have done a privacy complaint on every one of them. And it's not fair use. You're not allowed to use public records maliciously. And that's what they're doing. That's when it turns into a crime. It is illegal to use public records repetitively to harass and defame anybody. It is actually illegal. There are statutes for this. And, so that's where they're wrong. And that's what's been pointed out to YouTube. She can say whatever she wants. She's lying, saying I put these things out first. I never did. That's an absolute lie. And I'll be able to prove it. And the second that lawsuit is filed, she's not going to win nothing with YouTube or anybody, because I will be telling YouTube that I'm in a lawsuit with her. Ask Jeremy how that works. But there you go. No permission is given. Absolutely not. Thank you, Bonnie. She put up the inside of her house on her stream. Well, her kitchen anyway. Plus, she streamed her daughter and herself at a self-drive taxi going to the airport. They do it. Yeah, I mean, I've never put anything of hers up there like she trying to claim. I don't do that to her. I didn't put her house up there. I didn't, I don't do the shit that they do. I just don't. If it's JH's P.O. box and it's registered to him, can't he just tell the post office not to hand mail to Martha or any unauthorized person? Well, I would assume he would get the key back from her so she can't even get in there. I don't know. But if she's not there and Deanna's still checking the mail, I guess Deanna has the key to the post office box. I don't know. I would just assume that.
So Lisa, I have a very important question for the audience tonight.
Go ahead.
Okay. I have been wrestling with something personally. Very, very important. See, when Germ says to me, "You're all going to jail."
Yeah.
So I have to prepare myself.
I've been hearing that for 2 years. Don't worry about it.
You're going to jail. You're going to jail. Well, I have to prepare myself. So I want the audience to help me, because I want to figure out which pair of glasses I look better in for my mugshot when Jeremy has me in jail. So I have these. This is A, right? Everybody, this is A. See A? So this is glasses number A. Okay? I'm going to go through a bunch of them. So see which one you like. I'm going to only do each one once. We keep it on for a few seconds. So this is A. Remember A. If you like A, we'll go with B. This is B. Okay? You like that one? That's B. So the first one was like a tortoise shell. This is black. These are round. Right? You like those? That's round.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Now I got this is B. If you like that. Now I have C. Okay, this is C. This is a different one. It's a little bit thinner rim, like that. Okay. Remember, this is for my mugshot. Which one do I look better in for my mugshot? That's C. Okay, that's C. Okay, wait. I gotta go for another one. I got another round one here. This is the last of the round ones. This is D. I can go with this one. This is D. You like those? Those are D. I can go with those. Those are my Coke bottles. I look like Uncle June from The Sopranos in these. So you like D? Do we like D? This is D. Wait, then I got two more. I got two more that I can go even better with. This is E. Who likes E? There we go. That's Uncle June right there. You like that one? That's even better, Uncle June. That's E. Who likes E? Okay. And then I have the last one I have is F. F. This is F. You go with that one. That one's F.
Yeah, no.
That's F. How do we like F?
No.
What do we think? What do we think?
I like
Uncle June?
I like E.
I like either. I think I like C.
This is E. This is E. This is Uncle June. Like right
no,
there.
I like C.
I like E.
You like B? Wait, hold on. B. Let's see. This is B right here. That's B. Do you like the dark better than the tortoise when it's the round one?
Rich, I like E.
And then C on again.
C, yes, C. I have C over here too. Hold on. Let's see.
I like C, but put A on again.
But Rich, I think it's the best.
Okay, wait. Here's that. I'm gonna go through them all once again now. Hold on. You made me that. I'm gonna do it all again. Ready? A. Okay. Right. That's A. It's the tortoise with the circle. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. This is B. This is a black circle.
No. Mm-hmm.
Okay. We're gonna go C. This is C. This is the thin rim gold and black.
I like C.
Okay.
I still like E. I still like E, Lisa.
Okay, C. Now we got to go with D. Where's D? Here's D. There's the round ones. These are the other round ones right here. Right there.
Yeah, Leslie, you keep going in and out, hon.
Oh no, I said I like E, Lisa. I want E.
That's D. This is E. You like this one, Lisa? I mean, yeah, Leslie.
I like that one.
That's Uncle June. These are the Uncle Junes. And then I got F. This one is P Diddy about this P Diddy 2015. So it's like gangster rapper shit. Yeah.
I'm going with C.
I'm going with E. I'm going with E, Rich. E all the way, man. E all the way.
This is for my mugshot. This is what I'm going to wear normally. This is what I know when they're going to come for me. I got to wear my mugshot because I want to get it and I want to be able to sell it. Like Trump had his mugshot, most famous mugshot in the world. I got to look good for my mugshot. You know?
Yeah, you got to look good. You got to prepare for this shit, Rich. Prepare for that.
I'm getting ready for my mugshot. So this is
one big eyebrow.
Leslie likes these. Okay, that's.
I like that. I like those, Rich.
Okay,
you look totally gangster. Gangster.
You know how it is. I can wear those. Okay, that's not a bad one. Who else? We got A, E, D. People like a lot of different ones. Let me see here. So
I'm going with C.
Lisa liked C. Let's see.
Yeah.
This looks like the one that they give the guy bail with these glasses, right? I get bail with these glasses. That's the thing about these. These are the bail glasses. These are totally the bail. Like I'm totally not going to get bail with these glasses. You know, like maybe I get bail with these. I think I'm an old man. Maybe I get bail. But these glasses right here, I'm going to be next to Diddy. I'm in the cell right next to Diddy with these glasses.
You're like P Diddy. You're like P Diddy, Rich.
That's the Diddy glasses. These are the Diddy frames. These are the Diddy frames. Totally.
Excuse you.
So I don't even know. Now I'm more confused than when I started. You know, I really am. I'm more confused than when I started. I'm going to put back A right now.
You know, Rich, it's real important that you nail the exact look for your mugshot, man. Then the mugshot that Hale's been talking about, he's going to get you. You know, you're going to jail, like Hale says. You got to prepare for this shit.
You gotta go to jail. The FBI is involved. You're all going to jail. You're all going to go to jail. FBI's involved. So that's A. I'm going to put A back on. I really like a lot of different ones. But D, a lot of people like the D, right? The D is like a special pick.
I like D.
You like D? He's like
I like D. And you got to get some silk. You got to get some silk pajamas with it.
Get that bow tie. You know that, Rich. Get that bow tie going, man. You know.
Yeah, that one is. This is like the guy from Ocean's 11, Ocean's 12, whatever one. The rich Maury, the old rich Jewish guy. This is the old rich Jew glass. Yep. This is if I was an old rich Jew. This is the ones I'd be wearing.
Good night, Ernie.
Yeah, exactly. This is old rich Jew. This is D right here. This Elton John look. Elton John. Yeah, that's good. Elton John's about right. Yeah. But then again, I might be taken for winning the news. I go to jail with these on this. Somebody might want to try to dance with me. That's the only problem. So I don't know if I want to wear this in a mugshot. You know, if this is following me around prison with the mugshot, I got to watch out. You know, Robbie. You know what it's all about. You know, I don't have to make somebody check in. You know how it is.
You got to have the Gucci's.
Yeah,
Can I wear my plague doctor's mask?
These are the bail glasses. I think you're right, Lisa. I think these I get bail with these. I think you're right. I think I get bail with these.
Yeah, you want bail.
And then again, these I look pretty harmless with these too, though, right? I look pretty harmless. These aren't that bad.
Yeah, A, B, and C aren't bad. I just happen to like the thinner look, the lighter look.
Yeah. Yeah.
Almost like you don't notice you're wearing glasses.
Yeah, that's true. But then again, I think we have to go with Uncle June. I think Leslie's might be onto something with the Uncle June look. I think this one's the one to go with.
I think he looks gangster. He looks gang. This is a look when he enters jail. You know, like Jeremy says, he's gonna put him in jail. You know, when he enters jail, no one's gonna want to mess with him without those glasses. He
Yeah.
looks.
Or you
He
don't
looks
have to wear them.
oh
You got
my
contacts.
I got to
You
assume
look-
the germ is coming heavy and hard, and I'm not going to get bail, so I probably have to wear these in my mugshot, right?
Yeah,
Do you
and
think
you look.
I can wear my plague doctor's mask if I get arrested?
What's this here?
I said, if I get arrested, do you think that
Was
I can
he?
wear my plague doctor's mask?
The doctor's mask?
A plague doctor's mask.
The plague.
Oh, you
It's like
say
a
you
plague mask,
just
the
came
bird.
out of the
Yeah.
you just
I have a
came
plague
out of the
doctor's
CDC, and everybody's going to come follow you, and they're all going to die, maybe.
It was made for me. It's special. It's
Nice.
leather. Yeah. It's kind of like, you know, a kinky thing, I guess. But I was going to wear it to my deposition.
That's not a bad idea.
That's what I was
I'm
thinking.
gonna put C back on for a second, see how that looks.
Do you have contacts? Do you wear contacts at all?
Hell no! And I ain't getting the laser either. I'm worried that my eyeballs will pop. I'm not touching anything. I don't wear contacts. Get the hell out of here, contacts.
I like the thinner ones.
Yeah, you do?
Yeah. Bail works.
Yeah, these have that coat on it for the glare on the computer. These are actually like real like accountant glasses. They really, they really are.
You need to tell them that they need to take multiple mug shots of you because you wear multiple glasses.
Yes, that's a good idea. That's a good one.
You
That's
have a
pretty-
look for a different time. Each time you have a different look.
These they're going to charge me with like you know freakouts if I wear these in there.
Oh my god, freakouts!
If
No,
you wear
it's a
those,
video.
you got to bring in the baby oil.
Yeah, I'll bring in a case of baby oil with me for my mugshot. Totally.
There you go.
Hey, I hate to the one you're definitely.
What are those, Gucci's?
So,
No, these
What?
are these.
what, Connie?
The last three are Cazals. The first two are Giorgio Armani, and the 1, 2 is Giorgio. I'll go through from the beginning again. I'll tell everyone what everything is. Hold on, I gotta
All right, you
find
guys
it.
got this. I'll be right back. I'm getting a drink.
Okay, wait. This one is. These are the tortoise. This is Giorgio Armani, tortoise. Right? See Giorgio Armani? Okay, that's Giorgio Armani frame. And then that's A. This is B. This is also Giorgio Armani, but the same frame, but it's in black. Okay? Frame, but it's in black. Okay, that's Armani. So these both are Armani. Okay. Then, what else do we got? We got the... This is C. These are called Dita, D-I-T-A. They're a German frame, and they're German engineered, I guess. So that is that's Dita, okay. So everybody can look at that. Then this is Cazal, C-A-Z-A-L. You like that, Cazal? Okay.
I like those.
And then yeah, they're pretty cool. You know? They're like big time. They're like and then that was C. Then the D that everybody seems to like, Uncle June's are right here. That's D. Right?
All right, I'm back.
And then E is this one. This is the P Diddy freakout design right here, right there. So what do we think?
See,
I like these.
You like
I'm
D?
still playing C. That's my choice. Did everybody freeze?
I guess one of these for the rest of the day. All right, we're good.
So Leslie,
of A and B, what do you like? A and B. Of A and B.
A.
The tortoise. You like tortoise better than the black?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I like.
You always got to go tortoise.
Well, no, I wear black sometimes too if I'm going formal, or depends on what I'm wearing. But like the brown goes good with almost everything that you want. Sometimes you just want.
Just go Ray-Bans.
No, but all these are transitions too. So if I go outside, they're going to be sunglasses.
This is a serious topic now. We're talking about a mugshot. This is something that's going to be aired. This is something that's going to be aired all across the internet, all across the house. I mean, Rich got to look his best. You know what I'm saying?
Sorry.
Yeah, that's true.
That's why you got to go with D. You got to go the rock star look.
It'd be a rock star. Rich. Just be a goddamn rock star.
Let's see what we got here. Okay, so I think this is the winner, right? For now, I guess, right?
Yeah, I like those, Rich. I think you look totally gangster.
All right, then that's what we'll do.
I think you're gangster. Man.
So, Rich, being that you're in court with Germ, I mean, what do you think about him taking off and going out of the country?
To Vietnam?
Well, we'll see.
Wherever.
We'll see, because if the judge orders a show cause order, like I asked the judge to do, and he's not there, then it's going to be a big problem for them. A very, very big problem. I asked for a show cause order. This is after I asked for that show cause order. So they got big problems. Let's see if I can get this picture back there. Hold on. We can get rid of Piglet for a second. I'm going to see if I can add another one. Let's see. Hold on.
That's so funny.
Copy.
So, Leslie, was there anything that you wanted to talk about being that Rich is here?
No, I mean, I think Rich has summed it up. I mean, here's the deal. I think that Jeremy.
9/10. Rich's glasses stand fun.
Jeremy evidenced by his live. I think he's trying to pin things on George. And I think that, it just shows the abusive guy that this man is. I mean, listen, I'm not a fan of George by any means, but he won't take accountability. Now he's trying to pin shit on George subtly, but he's doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, he said that they know who did it, but he's not saying.
Well, who does everybody imply who did it? Come on, he's trying to pin this on George, okay? And then he wants to take off to Vietnam. What a freaking coward! What a little pussy boy! You know what I mean? But that's usually what abusers are like. And so like I said, I mean, I'm not, a fan of George, but I think she did a lot of damage to a lot of people. So she by no means is some innocent person. But at the same point.
We lost you, Leslie. I've been listening while busy.
Where'd Leslie go?
We lost Leslie. I think she's moving. She's fine, and then all of a sudden she, becomes jumbled. Better start praying hard. He doesn't go to jail. He won't make it in jail. Well, look, what they're doing is they've been doing criminal shit. Harassment is a crime, and they've been doing it for a very long time. And if it took 3 counties to, come together and take a look at everything, then that's what it took.
Leslie's back. Let her back in.
Oh, she left. She's still there. Now she's gone. Yeah, she popped out. Hold on. No, she popped out. I guess she'll come back. I mean, I guess we'll all have to wait and see.
But you understand what the order to show cause is, right? Or the show cause order. I'm going and I'm asking for a show cause order to ask them to come to the court and show cause why they didn't commit a fraud on the court. And if the judge orders a show cause order, right, and they don't show up, Or if Shaka shows up and Jeremy doesn't show up, and they order Jeremy to show up, and he says, "Oh well, Jeremy's in Vietnam." Well, the judge ain't gonna like that.
No,
Judge ain't gonna like
not
that
at
at
all.
all.
The one judge that he got recused in Levy County, Judge Thomas's, he didn't like the fact that Jeremy was supposed to be in court and wasn't going to be there. I remember that. That was like when I first started finding out about what was going on with Michelle.
There we go. I got I'm on the Trump mugshot now.
Hold on, Leslie. I'm getting you. Hold on. Where's my mouse? There we go. Leslie, there you are.
Gotcha. Lisa, you there?
Yeah.
You know why I just got kicked out of everything? I got a call. And all of a sudden a voicemail is from DJ Rattis. Can I give you the voicemail and play for your audience? Play it. Can you hear me?
Play it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to send this to you. This is the harassment that this Rattis guy has been doing. All right, hold on. Just now, as we're on there, I got kicked out. Here, I'm going to send it to you. You got to play it for your audience. You ready? I'm texting it to you. Okay, I'm going to text it to you. And then I'm going to see if I can send. I don't know if I can send it to you. Yeah, I text it to you. Okay. This is the same guy that sends me texts. This is this Rattis guy. He's obsessed. And he's stalking me. And like I said, I'm sitting on a live stream with you, and all of a sudden I get a call from him.
All right, hold on. I got it. Hold on.
Okay.
Let me know if you can hear it.
Okay.
What? Y'all didn't hear that?
Hear it.
I can't hear it.
Hold on.
As I'm on the live with you guys, I just get another harassing message from this flaming crazy man. And he sent me a text, which I sent you the other day. I'm not soliciting this. This shows you these insane people.
Right. Hold on. Let me see if I can hear it again. Hold on. Give me a call back. I miss you.
Yeah. This is what I'm talking about. This guy's crazy. You got to play this for your audience. Literally,
I'll have to download it. Hold on. It won't let me download it. Can you email it to me?
Yeah, let me try to email it to you. Hold on.
Email it.
Well, this guy is a kangaroo copulator
on your phone.
Is there a video where we can see the letters together? Yes. Hold on. Let me get that. Leslie, hold on. While she's doing that, let me see if I can get that link. It's on Larry Foreman's page. For all I know, he deleted it by now. Now that he knows it's being shared out everywhere. But it's okay. I have the video. Let me see. It is. Let me get it. Let's see.
At least I just emailed it to you. But
Leslie, do you have the link to Larry Foreman's video of the lawyers all sitting there together?
Yeah. Hold on. Give me a second.
All right.
Lisa, just put it on your speakerphone and put your speakerphone by the mic.
It's not. It's in my computer.
Oh.
It's not on my phone. All right, hold on. All right, let's see if I can play it here. It's short and simple, but hold on. Media player.
Free the ruse.
Hey, let's just whichever way you want. Give me a call back. I miss you.
Were you able to hear that?
Barely. It's like
it won't let me change the volume. Hold on.
I just
doing this to get attention right now, right? Hold on.
I just sent you the video of the lawyers.
All right, hold on. Oh, it's playing. All right, now let me see if I could share this. Hold on. Because you know how sometimes it has to go through Chrome to do it?
Are you playing the audio, the voicemail that I just got?
Yeah, hold on.
Okay.
All right. Whoops. All right, let's see. If I make it louder. No.
Did you click the on when you shared it?
Did I what?
You got to click on the thing that when you share it. We can't hear it.
You didn't hear that at all?
No.
No.
When you present it, when you share the screen, you got the thing that you have to check the box to say share audio too.
Hold on.
Yeah, just as I'm sitting here with you guys on this live to show you the harassment that I get this audio, I get this message, this call from this DJ Rattis. And he's just
Leslie, just
for harassing. He's just harassing.
Leslie.
Yeah.
Leslie, put
Yeah.
your phone next to your mic and play it on speaker on your phone.
I don't have a mic. I'm on my phone only. Do you understand?
Oh, okay.
Rattis, whichever way you want to talk about it.
Did you?
Give me a call back.
There it is. Play it again. Make her loud.
It won't go louder though. When I click that, it just turns it off.
Send it to me. I'll work it. Send it over to me.
Hey, Lips, it's Tass here, or Rattis, whichever way you want to talk about it. Give me a call back. I miss you.
He says, "Hey, Lips, it's Tat or DJ Rattis, however you want to talk about it. Give me a call back. I miss you."
During my live, I don't know this motherfucker from Adam, okay? And this guy sent me a text 2 days ago, unsolicited, and now all of a sudden he's calling and leaving voicemails for me.
Hold on, I'm going to send it to Rich.
Yeah, we'll make it work.
Rich can't do it. Nobody can.
We'll have some fun with this one.
There you go. You got it. You should be getting it, Rich.
That's good. I'll have a file with his voice now. I can make his voice into something. I can clone him. I can
Leslie.
make a clone. Clone the kangaroo. Kangaroo clone.
Leslie.
Yeah. Yeah.
You've got his phone number now?
Yeah, I've got whatever number he's calling me from.
I got his phone number. He's called me before.
No, but the guy harassed
you go and watch the lawyers thing. Let me know if it still works. But that's the link to watch it. It should be on Larry Foreman's site, right?
It is on Larry Foreman's, yeah.
But that's the link to watch that video.
And that video has been that video is now reported to the Florida bar for the attorney's unethical conduct, making fun of a judge, talking about defendants, getting drunk publicly. I mean, just watch the video all the way through.
And that is definitely Rattis' voice. I've heard his voice before, so that's definitely him.
No, he's harassing me, Lisa. Do you understand? He's harassing. He sent me a text out of nowhere. Now he's calling my cell phone, leaving messages.
Did Jeremy give him your phone number?
I have no idea how he got my number, and I'll tell you the thing is that Rattis is also on the video that Lisa gave the link to, giving donations to Shock It. If you watch that, if you
you ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, do it, Rich.
All right, share that screen, Lisa.
Hold on, where is it? Where's my mouse?
All right, that's my screen. Let's see if it works.
Yeah, it's low.
All right, I can give me 2 minutes. I'll render it into a loud one. I'll make it 5 times louder. Give me 1 second.
Right.
Keep talking. I'll make it work.
No, but you understand? Shock It, Dorian Ankles, and Mark Feathers literally appear in a live where they're making fun of the judge, They're bringing up a case that's active, making fun of the defendants, making fun of opposing counsel. And during this time, DJ Rattis gives them donations. So it shows they're all connected. You get it?
Yeah.
Yeah, he
And
got
now,
your number from the public records, things that you filed or whatever.
yeah, so now it's happened is Rattis has my number, and he sent me a text 2 days ago, trying to harass me. And during the live stream tonight, he calls me and leaves a voicemail. That's why I got cut off.
Right. He's doing it on purpose. He's watching. He watches every night.
But this is harassment. And then on top of it, he emailed me telling me he was responsible for getting me my issue with my teaching job.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yep.
This guy is absolutely insane. He's a loser. He's a complete loser. And he's trying to screw people's lives. And then he wants to sit there and he wants to say he has First Amendment rights when he's not a citizen. Even if he comes into the country, if he has First Amendment rights, he wants to instill our freaking protections of our Constitution. Then this asshole needs to be liable for what he's doing to the citizens in the United States.
Absolutely. You don't get to have, use First Amendment rights and then, commit crimes. And get away with it.
Literally harassing me. And you guys can see this because tonight, as I'm on the live stream, I get a call, and this is a voicemail I get during your live stream.
Crazy. Absolutely crazy.
All right. Let's see if we got this. See, I'm going to download it again. Let's see. Download. Is that download? Give it a second to download, and then I will have the video, and I will present it. All right. Let's see. DJ Rattis VM.
Ellen. I can't believe she was dressed like that. Like, this woman's like literally she tried to become a judge in like several counties in Florida.
She's a disgusting thing, isn't she?
Ugh. And what was the situation down south with that she did? She was like campaigning and fundraising or something with a list of people she wasn't supposed to or something like that.
Yeah, she got into a lot of trouble soliciting during. It might have been a felony even, where she submitted. She was soliciting where she shouldn't have solicited from.
Yeah.
Down in Brown. I wrote a whole story about that. Oh, let me get this up to you. Hold on, I'm doing this here. Share screen, window, this one, share system audio, and
yeah, you don't expect lawyers to be so openly shady. You know what I mean?
All right, let's go.
Oh my God, Rich!
You ready?
I guess.
Yes.
Is it good? Are we good to go?
Good.
Go.
Good to go.
Hey, Lips, it's Tasha, or Rattis, whichever way you want to talk about it. Give me a call back. I miss you.
It's still low.
Lips, it's Tasha, or Rattis, whichever way you want to talk about it. Give me a call back. I miss you.
There you go.
All right. Yeah, let's start from the beginning.
Hey, Lips, it's Tasha, or Rattis, whichever way you want to talk about it. Give me a call back. I miss you.
Yeah,
hey, Lips, it's Tasha, or Rattis, whichever way you want to talk about it. Give me a call back. I miss you. Hey, Lips, it's Tasha, or Rattis, whichever way you want to talk about it. Give me a call back. I miss you.
Oh,
hey,
that's
Lips,
true.
it's Tasha, or Rattis, whichever way you want to talk about it. Give me a call back. I miss you.
That's enough of that. So, what do you think?
The guy's crazy.
Yeah. It's a bit of a creep, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
we
he's
don't need this.
supposedly in the States right now. Supposedly.
Yeah.
But I don't know. He's a fickle fellow, isn't he?
He is.
Yeah, it's him. It's definitely him. You can tell it's his voice.
All right.
Thanks for the views, guys.
Yeah, right. What a bunch of idiots. Those guys are idiots.
That's messed up, Leslie. I would do a police report about it. Why not?
Well, if he calls more than that's he's just calling thinking that he's you have to make it very clear to him that you don't want him to contact you anymore, and then he could do.
Yeah, I'm going to. This is his second.
Right now, Leslie's go ahead and tell him.
This is his second time contacting me in the last 2 days. I'm gonna make it damn clear. I'm gonna send him a text. Leave me alone.
Do you think he's the one that sent that image of Tug with the daddy thing or whatever?
Absolutely, that was him. Absolutely.
From the same number?
Yep.
Well, I played the song before about that number. Remember my song about the number?
Yeah, that is the number though.
That's the number. Yeah, the Swamp Song's the number.
Interesting.
Yeah, if you play the Swamp Song, if you go into my YouTube and you look for the Swamp Song, you'll know what number to call if you wanted to call that number.
That number comes up as a towing company in Alabama.
What, his number?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
yep. Crazy shit. But I would definitely, Leslie, I would definitely tell him to leave you alone, and if he contacts you again, call the sheriff.
Exactly. Well, I'm going to go ahead and screenshot you the number. It's from Alabama, the same as the number from the night before. I'm going to screenshot it to you so you can show your audience.
Right. Okay. I'm interested to know if it's the same number that's been calling Michelle.
Well, I just sent you the number. At least you have it.
Okay. Got it. Michelle, is it a 334 number? Yeah, it's got to be a burner phone.
I did that. It was the 334 number. Was the Swamp Song?
Yeah.
No, and the number that texted me 2 days ago was 334. The number in which he left the voicemail was a 334. I just texted you to show you that
both the same number
contacted me.
The one with the daddy's hug and the one from this phone call is both the same phone number.
Yes.
Yeah. Other one of the minions calling him a baby. Ugh. This is like high school shit, guys. This is crazy. These people are all almost 50 years old and over, and they're playing these games. Like, I got a message today from someone letting me know about Debbie Florio, right? This girl, Debbie Florio, I should say lady, if you even call her that, she's 70 years old. And she has like a profile pic of her, like as some type of like new age glamour shot, right? And, you know, she's got makeup on, wrinkles, you know, to me, she's 70, big deal. And she's literally posting all this shit about me in my garage and all this crap. And I'm thinking to myself, are you kidding me? This woman is 70 years old, and this is the crap that she's doing? Playing the same games that these younger, like Melissa Kinkajous and you know, like like all these other crazy people are doing. And I'm thinking, wow, man, I can't imagine playing a game like this at that age. You know, I mean, I could see people watching it and, you know, because they're following the storyline, but to literally go and their entire profile on Facebook right now is all about me. And if it wasn't going to be about me, it's either about, you know, Leslie or Rich or whatever. It's 70 years old. She's 70 years old. And I'm thinking, what the, you know, like, I mean, I guess sometimes, you know, you don't have much to do, but, or some people don't, but like just to partake in that shit, you know? And you could see them, like, I mean, I screen recorded her whole profile because she's going to get reported to Facebook. They all are, actually, because their profile is actually about me. You know what I mean? Rich, you need to change that picture. Their profile is actually about me. It's not about them. It's not their profile. It's them discussing me on a constant basis. So I'm pretty sure Facebook, one by one, will take them all down, especially when it comes to the investigation going on. Because all the police officers, the sheriffs, they have this special link. They can literally log into Facebook on their own. There's a special link that there's designated for, the sheriffs and people in law enforcement. So they can log in and they can see anything that they want to see. They have access. So, and Debbie Florio, yeah, you're going over into the investigation, just so you know, Miss 70 years old. Have fun with whatever happens with that. Because that's harassment as well. But yeah, there are literally so many people are like trying to follow this little echo chamber, and I'm not playing with any of them anymore. None of them. If my name is out there and you are defaming me in any way whatsoever, I'm going to bring you into something that you are going to get your shit removed. No matter what, it will get removed. That is exactly what I'm doing. So, and whatever repercussions you're going to get from that, whether it's a lawsuit, whether it's some type of crime thing with type of harassment, I don't care. You are not legally allowed to do the shit that you're doing and trying to hurt people and bring them down. And for someone 70 years old to be playing these games, and I know there's, a Gina security, whatever. God only, I don't even know how old she is. The fact that she's playing these games too is kind of disgusting to me. But you're not going to get away with it. I'm not letting any of them get away with it at all. So, have fun with it while it lasts, but you will be getting turned in and shut down, because when it comes down to it, the policies on these platforms do not allow what you're doing. And it is cyber harassment. Any way you look at it. Because it's part of the Hales thing at this point, it's all cyber harassment. So get ready. Your turn's coming. Leslie actually had to leave. Her son was awake and asking her to do something. So Leslie, she messaged us in the private chat. So either way,
you want some out the press news, Lisa?
Sure.
I'm filing tomorrow. I have to file tomorrow. Look at this.
What's that?
This is my Rule 72. Right.
You're objecting to the June 2nd order denying leave to file a limited reply.
And it's being resubmitted. And why is it being resubmitted? I have. You want me to show you the paperwork? I can put the paperwork up if you want. This
sure,
might be actually. Oh, this is going to be fun. This is going to be breaking news in the Hales. Let me see. Let me find it, and then I'll put it up. Hold on. I have to open it up. So much work I have to do. All right. Okay, resubmitted. Here's the filing copy. Okay, this is what I want to put up on the screen. Where is it? Okay, excellent. Okay, so we know the whole background, right? That I tried to put in for a limited reply to tell them to apply the right version of the law. Right? Remember that? There's the revenge statute, and then they're saying that there's an old version that is the 2004 version, and then there is the version. I just put it up. You got to put it up for me, Lisa.
Where is it? Oh, okay.
Hello, Helen.
There you are, Robbie.
I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is the what's being filed tomorrow. Actually, today. It's already today. So it's going to be signed and it's going to be filed. And so this is. See, I say it's a reply. 72A is the objection to Hinkle, the district court judge, going over the head of the of Bolitho. And it's being resubmitted as explained herein. And so we talked about this before, but this is the most important part. Supplemental notice regarding prior timely submission, UPS delivery, clerk's non-receipt, and request for limited inquiry. Defendant respectfully submits this resubmitted Rule 78A filing out of necessity, because the original Rule 72A objections were timely sent to the court by UPS from Southwest Florida, or apparently were not docketed after delivery to the Gainesville courthouse. Defendant is a pro se party without ordinary filing privileges and must therefore rely on physical delivery to the clerk to recognize carriers. That practical limitation makes the integrity of this courthouse intake process critical.
Right.
On June 3rd, 2026, defendant mailed Rule 32 objection supporting declaration to the clerk of court, right? Using a UPS through Pack and Ship Express in Southwest Florida. The Pack and Ship Express receipt reflects the package accepted by the carrier on June 3rd, 2026, approximately 11:33 a.m. Exhibit A. And we'll get to the exhibits in a second.
Okay.
The UPS tracking record for the shipment respects the package delivered in Gainesville, Florida, June 4th at 12:06 p.m. at the courthouse. Left at the dock and received by Mueller, right? That's Exhibit B. Then, what did I do on this is Friday, June 5th. The defendant called the Gainesville clerk's office to inquire why the filing had not appeared on the docket. An assistant clerk who identified herself as Kelly stated that the clerk's office had not received the filing and further stated she did not recognize anyone named Mueller at the clerk's office. This creates a serious and troubling discrepancy. Defendant then has asked the court to make a finding of misconduct on the present record, and the defendant does not accuse any identified court employee, carrier, employee, party, attorney, or third person of wrongdoing at this time. And I drop a footnote. The footnote's the best part of this whole thing. Defendant states this plainly because the integrity of the docket is now a live issue. Luthmann believes that plaintiff Jeremy Hales, plaintiff counsel Randy Shockett, and or persons within their broader network or cabal may have infiltrated the Northern District of Florida courthouse, its intake channels, its mail routing process, or persons connected to those channels. And Luthmann is actively collecting evidence regarding that possibility. Luthmann does not make this statement lightly. He has personal knowledge from his years as a New York lawyer of how vulnerable courthouse personnel, courthouse-adjacent personnel, and document intake systems can be to improper influence, bribery, favors, political pressure, intimidation, and outside manipulation. Luthmann also has personal knowledge of the public characterization once attributed to the FBI that he ran the Italian and Chinese mafias from a strip mall in Staten Island, New York, a characterization that he denies, and that the Trump administration recognizes reflects the type of lawfare-influenced law enforcement narrative and organized influence environment with which both he and the Department of Justice's Weaponization Working Group are personally familiar. What does that mean? The DOJ is involved. Against that backdrop, UPS records showing delivery of the the filing to the Gainesville courthouse, followed by the clerk's office's statement that the filing was not received and that no Mueller was known to the office, cannot reasonably brushed aside as a routine clerical hiccup without inquiry. Luthmann is not presently asking the court to find Hale, Shockett, or any member of the network or any courthouse insider committed a specific act of misconduct. He's placing the court on notice that, in his view, the known facts raise a serious possibility of courthouse infiltration, improper interference, or compromised document handling, and that he's investigating and preserving evidence related to that possibility. That's some big shit. Big shit.
Yeah.
The discrepancy is material. The regularly kept business records of a recognized common carrier indicate delivery to Gainesville on June 4th. The clerk's office reports non-receipt and no known person by that name reflected in the carrier's delivery record. For a pro se litigant who now file electronically must rely on courthouse intake of paper filings. That's not a minor administrative inconvenience. It goes directly to the court, timely preservation of rights, and access to court, private preservation, and confidence that filings delivered to the court has actually reached the docket. I talked all about this, how the court has the rules and the rights to do it, and everything else. I asked them all about this stuff. I asked them about Mueller. Who's this Mueller person that they said? I asked for logs. I asked for everything else. Now, the big thing here is we're going to go to the exhibits. And I talk in here about how I think Jeremy Hales is a dirtbag. And so this is my part in here, my defamation, my declaration. Let's see here. Kelly, I talked to Kelly. Now here's the exhibits that we'll put in. Here's Exhibit A, pack and ship in Florida. Look where we shipped to. United States Courthouse, clerk of court, right?
Right.
It was there. Look at the time, 11 o'clock. That's the expected arrival. It was received by them at 11:33 a.m. the day before on the Wednesday. So I have a receipt right here.
Right.
That's a receipt. Next, this is from. I better show the whole thing here. Hold on. Let me open this whole thing up. Here's the tracking. You see the tracking here? Thursday, June 4th, left the dock at 12:06 p.m. Delivered to Gainesville, Florida, received by Mueller. This is UPS tracking. See UPS?
Yeah.
This is the UPS tracking data. It has the whole thing. Delivered in Gainesville, Florida, 6/4 or 12:06 p.m. Out for delivery, 9:38. Loaded. I have the whole thing all the way back from Fort Myers. Right?
So
where
when
it
did
got picked up.
they actually received it?
They said they received it on the 4th, which is Thursday at 12:06 p.m.
No, I'm sorry. When it says out for delivery, then on the way. When did it actually
delivered?
show?
At the dock at Gainesville, Florida, 12:06 p.m. So I have it delivered.
So what was the problem? He said it didn't get there in time, so he were.
No. It's not that I didn't get there in time. They don't have a copy of this thing at the clerk's office
At all.
I spoke to the girl in the clerk's office on Friday, and she said, "I don't know. We don't know what this is."
They still don't have it.
They still don't have it. So I'm filing this tomorrow. I want to put them all on record. The assistant clerk of the federal office, Kelly, told me the clerk's office had not received the filing. She also stated she did not recognize anyone named Mueller. So I have somebody in the clerk saying they don't have the filing. Pretty crazy, right?
Yeah.
And I say it plainly. I believe Hales and Shockett and persons in the network and cabal infiltrated the Northern District of Florida courthouse. They've been infiltrated. I think that they bribed somebody. Maybe I don't know for sure, but this is obviously litigation privilege at this point. That I can do my investigation. I can say whatever I want when I believe my theory.
End up opening the package tomorrow and adding it to the docket tomorrow.
No, it's there. They said it's not there. I already had somebody on Friday told me it's not there.
Right, but what I'm saying is it could pop up tomorrow and they open it up and then add it to the docket tomorrow.
Well, they're going to get this thing on Tuesday. So why the hell did the clerk tell me it's not there? Becomes an issue. If the clerk's telling me, no, we don't have it. She told me first, go check the state court. I'm like, I'm not going to state court. I sent it to you in the federal court. Take the state court. She was very snippy with me, this Kelly broad.
Yeah.
She was like, I'm like, all right, whatever, woman. I got to do what I got to do. I got a name, Kelly, so did what I got to do.
Because I know sometimes they would receive something on a specific day and it wouldn't be on the docket till the next day.
They got it on Thursday at noon. Friday, it's Monday. They should have been honoring it.
Yeah. Huh. Well, as long as you have proof that you sent it at a certain time, then he should give you the request you're seeking for, the extra time.
Well, no, I want an investigation. I want the FBI to be involved. The FBI is involved. Because honestly, if people are bribing court officials at federal court, that's a federal crime. So I think this is a lot bigger. Michelle said, same thing happened to her 3 times in Levy County. Michelle, this is some wicked shit, man. They're pulling some shit. But I ain't going to let them pull shit on me. This is why I was emailing everything before. They said, don't email anymore. Okay, fine. We got to do paper filings. Now I'm proving the paper filings are all fucked up because they're corrupt. Somebody in there, I'm not saying the courts are corrupt. I'm saying that maybe Jeremy Hales has got people intercepting his stuff.
Well, I can tell you that there are people that follow him in the courthouse. That I know. I do know that.
How do you know that?
Because
going in tomorrow.
Of people that have been there.
This is going in tomorrow. This is going to be there on Tuesday at the courthouse. We'll see. I don't care. I'm going to keep on filing stuff.
That doesn't necessarily mean anything just because they follow Hales. I mean, that doesn't mean anything. I mean, there's sheriffs that like Hales too. So. Well,
they should follow him around. He's not a savory character. Shit. Yeah. If they call me up to the courthouse, I'd expect them to be following me. I'm not a savory character. I'll be wearing my Uncle June glasses, right?
Mandy Waters worked for the county judges. Hold on. Let me see. Worked for the county judges, deputy clerk on other jobs. She's the Hudson sister's daughter. That's all I know positively. Oh. Interesting.
Yeah, and if they have friends in the courthouse, now this is on record now. It's going to be on record tomorrow when I send it. Now it's going to be a real problem because Hinkle and Bolito aren't going to want to be anywhere near this. If there's a problem with stuff in the clerk's office, they're not going to want to be anywhere near this. And this is going to go outside them because I can go to the judiciary. They have a whole office in there in the federal judiciary that investigates stuff like this. So if it gets outside the purview of the judges, this becomes a problem.
Yeah. No, I was actually told that from somebody in Otter Creek. not Michelle or John or anything, but just like because when you're talking about all this that he's done to that town, you wonder, well, then where are these people saying that they live there, like Cassia Ward and all these people who, he's claiming are like their followers, and they're the people that are saying everybody in town hates, Michelle and John and stuff. And then, like when I went there, everybody that's all surrounding like his Otter Creek Avenue, except for the Hudson sisters and maybe this woman Gail, they all have issues with him.
Nobody likes him, right? I hear nobody likes him.
Yeah, so it was like, well, where are these people that are his fans or whatever? And it was brought to the attention that he's got friends that work at the courthouse, and there's a couple sheriffs that have been supposedly like him or whatever. I mean, not everybody's going to agree to one side, but at the same time, if you're working for the government, you really should just not be so concerned with being biased. You should be doing your job.
I don't know. That becomes bribery. That becomes a federal crime. If he's bribing somebody to make sure the documents don't get filed and the documents disappear that were delivered to the court, they got a big problem. If the document, I have proof that shows the documents all over the court. Even better than that, if it comes down to it, I get a UPS person. What does UPS do? You ever seen UPS come to your house and deliver something? They have a scanner and they scan the parcel that they deliver. So I have somebody with a scan record that I can get from UPS that they were there and they scanned it and they handed it to the person, or they put it where they needed to put. You can't get around that. You can't get around UPS at this point. It's crazy, right? How could you get around UPS?
Yeah, that's crazy. Well, I wouldn't be surprised if they find the package tomorrow and it gets put on the docket. It's a possibility.
That's the easiest thing for them to do, to quote unquote find the docket. When I get the clerk telling me it's not here, the clerk always tells me, "Oh, we don't have it." Well, where the hell has it been? Right?
Yeah. Now I have actually, when I sent a couple of things in, I know it's gotten there on a certain day and it wasn't posted until the next day.
Yeah, but this is not the next day. This is Thursday it got there at noon. Yeah. So you have all day Thursday and you have all day Friday. Unless they were all drunk or something. I don't know. They give us the excuse. Let us know what happened. If they were out partying and they went for a long lunch on Friday and that's why they didn't get in, then I'm cool with it. I don't know if the judges will be cool with it. I'd be cool with it, though. It is what it is, right?
Yeah. That's crazy.
So, that's what we got.
I hope
that's what's going in tomorrow.
Seats there, so I mean, I hope he gives you the extra time.
I'm still within my 14 days.
Yeah.
Got to remember, it was June 2nd, the order, right?
Yeah.
I have 14 days from the order to put it in. This will definitely be timely. It's not like you need the extra time. I just don't like the fuckery. I want to get to the bottom of the fuckery. We're Americans. We deserve a government that's not corrupt, right?
Yeah.
If you file something with a court, you hope that it gets to the docket. If you use the mailings and get it over there, hope it doesn't get 86th. That's like what they do in Philly countries.
I still don't understand why they don't let you, as a pro se litigant, file using Pacer. I mean, you could use the e-portal to file in state. Why can't you use Pacer?
Well, by the time I'm done with this, I'm going to have an indictment of that entire process, because I'm going to show, look, you can't. What are you doing? You're discriminating against people who don't have attorneys, and you can't do that.
Yeah.
So I'm going to make it show that there's an actual material difference when you have the courthouses that can be compromised. I'm going with the theory that this courthouse is compromised and it's been paid off. And if you have somebody with lots and lots of money, it doesn't have to be Jeremy Hill, it could be anybody. You could have a billionaire. Let's say you have Elon Musk, right? Elon Musk could go and buy out the entire courthouse if you wanted to. 10 times over.
You know what's funny? There's also, so like ages ago, like let's just say a year or so, when like this court case was going on. I'm not sure if it was just Fed 1. I know Bruce was involved with the case, so it could have been on Fed 1. There was a channel out there claiming to have someone and know someone that works inside the courthouse.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
I forget. I know exactly who it was. I'm just not naming them right now, but I forget what they called them.
So if there's been claims about this before, if there's been claims about this before in this case, then this has become a big issue. This is a huge issue.
Yeah, they were saying how Belitha was pissed off that it was something Bruce filed, and he was pissed off about it. He was all angry, and we were waiting for him to respond, and he took forever to respond, actually. But they were talking about. I have to remember what their name was. I know who the channel was, but I have to remember what they called this person, what the name of them was. I have it. I actually have it. I saved all of it. So I just have to go back and look. But it was their little secret spy in the courthouse. And the way they had information, it sounded like this person worked in the judge's chambers almost.
Oh, you got a big problem?
But that wasn't verified. To me, she could have been just full of shit.
Well, now you have a situation where we have to investigate. Now everything is now you have leaky seals. I get to go tell Belitho and Hinkle, look, you got leaky seals inside your courthouse. The buck can't stop with you because we don't know what's going on in that court. We don't know if everything's getting to you. Think about what that does to the integrity of the justice system. If we have documents that are disappearing. That's the thing about this. That's how things used to be back in the day, where documents would disappear. That's why they put the e-filing system in the first place, right? They put it in so that documents don't disappear. You can't argue that there's documents that are here and that aren't there. And now what they're doing is they're taking pro se litigants, the one who needs the protection of the laws more than anybody, because an attorney protects the clients to a certain extent greater than you can if you're a pro se. Well, you need the protection of the document filing system more than anything when you don't have an attorney. And they give the people without attorneys not the protection of the system. Therefore, I think that there's an equal protection problem there. I really do.
Yeah.
This shows it.
Well, if you need to know, I'll go look for that stuff just in case.
Well, you'll find
I don't know. I don't know how legit it was at the time. I thought she was just full of shit, but I saved all of it, so I just have to go back and look. But it didn't. Honestly, it didn't end up mattering because we were all dismissed. So I don't even think you were involved in the case yet. I think it was Fed 1 though.
Could have been
obviously
Fed 1.
We're all dismissed now, and I think it was Fed 1 because I know Bruce was involved. It had something to do with Bruce's filing and soft about it.
Yeah, it was Fed 1, Lisa. It's because when he was threatening to add us to Fed 1.
Yeah. I think that's when it was. So it's back a ways. I mean, I know Fed 1 still exists, but whatever bullshit they were spewing, and they're not spewing that shit now. So, and how
that's some crazy stuff, though, right? That they would in today's day and age they would pull that shit, right?
Yep. No.
If they want to go old school, I can go old school. I can go real fucking old school. I can go like medieval old school, like fucking. I can go medieval if they want to go that. I'm versed in all the dark arts. They don't understand that.
It's crazy, man. I don't know. I think it's going to get pretty interesting.
You're a goof.
With your case with Fed 2, with Leslie's case, because they're requesting hearings now. I think it's going to get real interesting. And me suing Megan,
Piglet. So what's this you were saying that you think that Piglet's going to play me and Volpe's stream from the other day?
Yeah, she said it today that she's going to play your stream tomorrow.
Great. I have 500 people. I just got 500 people today. I'm over 500 now for the first time ever. And how many does she have? How many subs does she have, Lisa?
On Rumble, I think it's like 12,000, and she's got 55 on YouTube. 55,000.
I think that's a pretty good deal for me, right?
Yeah, better for infringement, dude. Why not?
Megan, don't threaten me with a good time, honey. Fucking Piglet over here. She's like she's got shit for brains. Piglet's eating shit. She's got shit for brains now.
She thinks all of this is fair use and free speech, and it's not.
I don't care about her using my stuff. I
Right?
really don't. You created your content. You did what you do with it. I can care less if she takes it. If she wants to talk about me, listen. Just spell my name right. 2 N's. That's all. Luthman. Spell my name right, girl. That's it. Do what you gotta do, Piglet. You can oink all it all you want, baby. All you want.
Go for it. That's what I say. Why not? I couldn't believe, honestly, I really could not believe she was stupid enough to air just that one video. Because the one video is bringing all the other ones she infringed upon into it. You know what I'm saying? That one video, because it shows the pattern, you know? And she thinks I'm like going pro se and without a lawyer or without a good lawyer or whatever. Look, a lawyer told me exactly what to do. And this is an infringement attorney, an intellectual property attorney. Okay? They have no idea who or anything because I purposely wrote the cease and desist myself. But they also went over it with me. And I've had advice from several attorneys or people that know the law. So this is ironclad, the cease and desist that I sent. It's not like a joke. And when she gets served, she'll know it's not a joke.
But you say you don't believe that she did it, though. But then again, you say you can't believe that she did what she did. But then again, hanging out with Jeremy Hales is not a sign. It's not a sign of intelligence when you're affiliated with Jeremy Hales either, right?
Well, that's true, but it's like, and she's sitting there right now, like denying it. Like, what? What is she talking about? I didn't do this. When did I do that? Well, I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, that's stupid. I'm like, have you ever listened to your own live? I'm like, don't you know what you're saying when you're saying it? I mean, I just can't even believe it. But I am shocked that she did air that one because she should have known that taking something from behind a paywall and putting it up, it is not fair use in any way, shape, or form.
It's called pirating. She's a fucking pirate.
Hello, what are you?
The pirate piglet. The piglet pirate. That's what she's. Piglet pirate. Piglet pirate. Pirate piglet.
I mean, that was the biggest mistake she ever made because that's where I have her dead to rights, and because of that, I'm able to show the pattern. And I've literally gone through at least 3 months of her videos, and I could clearly show every video where I just showed it earlier. Every video that she's done that has anything to do with Hales, she's literally got something of my channel and my show, my image, my thumbnail, my transcripts, my chat, anything. There's something in there that has to do with my channel. And I'm like, holy shit. And when you look at it, I'm like, oh my God. And then in doing all this, I had to go to her Facebook page, dude. And I'm looking at it, I'm like, oh my God. Because I never look at their Facebook. I don't do Facebook, right? If I get a link to something or a post, I go look. But I am never looking at anything on Facebook, right? So I go to her page because now I have to, screenshot all her posts. And I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. Look at this shit. It's like, I'm talking about these other Facebook peeps with their silly little profiles. I'm like, oh my God, look how obsessed they are. But then I go and I see Megan's and I'm like, you've got to be joking me. So I have so many posts from her and then Tug, the same exact thing, So it's like, wow, man. And it's all going to court. It is all going to court. And this at first is all about the freaking infringement. Say whatever you want. Your anti-slap, your fair use is not going to help you. That's like literally trying to use fair use against, NBC airing an ABC Super Bowl airing. You know what I mean? Pay-per-view show. That's exactly what she did. That's exactly what she did. You can't do that. Sorry, babe. Can't do it. Megan Fox, you cannot do that. You actually stole from me. Yes. Personally, you call it theft. In the court, you call it infringement. And that's what you did. So, yeah.
Pirating. She's an ass pirate. I mean, a piglet pirate.
And let me tell you something right now. If there's anything that I believed in, most importantly, working all the years that I've worked in the music industry, is all about artists' rights and royalties. So she really messed with me in the wrong category of coming at me because I believe in publishing rights and royalties and things like that. And she tried to screw me. So that was like the biggest mistake she could have made with me. So, sorry. Like I said, I've been in this entertainment industry a lot longer than her, and she has no idea when it comes to PR.
Read Miss Lori's thing.
Publicity. Miss Lori with one. Lisa, oh my God, Polymop Airlines just got an inquiry into airfare to Vietnam. Why do I see a video coming? Oh my God. Polymop Airlines to Vietnam because you know what? Once you have the best, you don't need the rest, right? And Vietnam is the best according to Germ. Good Lord. Lori girl, you crack me up all the time. She is a hoot, let me tell you. Goodbye. Goodbye. Oh, wow, that baby looks familiar. Nice. Can't see you though, but I can see you over here. We got trolls, and that baby just looks so familiar. Mm-hmm. Let me take a look, see. Interesting.
Strictly.
Strictly! The best one. You got me, Strictly. I don't know. But, you know, maybe they are known for something really good there. I don't know. I don't keep up with that, but, you know. My father was in Vietnam, and there's not much I would say is the best over there from that time, but that was a long time ago. So, I see. Okay. So that's interesting. Very interesting. 1250. Hold on. So I got just writing something down. Okay. So anyhow, so what do you got going on for the rest of the week, Rich? Even though I know what you're doing tomorrow.
Well, no, tomorrow's easy. I'm just going to UPS store and I'm going to drop this thing off.
Yeah.
But I got a lot of different things I'm doing this week. I got a lot to cover this week. Volpe and I are going to talk to a couple of people in family court. So we got a couple of interviews potentially lined up this week on family court reform issues. So that's going to be something nice to do. I have a few articles coming out about other family court stuff. The Family Court Fraud Warrior Project, they're a group that I cover, and they're doing some really cool things. I'm doing a story about Connecticut corruption. A couple of people that run into a lot of Connecticut corruption. So Connecticut's just a total terrible place. Like it's like one of the worst places in the country, Connecticut, with corruption.
Right.
And so I'm going to do that. I have stuff going on with that, and some criminal cases up there with Paul Boyne's. One of them, they put him in jail for 20 years for speech. He had a blog, and they put him away. He didn't kill anybody, didn't shoot anybody. They put him away for 20 years. So that's going to be a big flashpoint First Amendment case that's happening now.
Wow.
So I'm covering that. I got stuff in New York I got to cover. I got stuff in big thing is the Knicks in New York. I have an article out about the Knicks and how great the Knicks are doing, and how they may very well go undefeated in the playoffs. Like
nice.
It's everybody up there's telling me how crazy it is. I have article I just put out on one of mine about the hockey playoffs, the Stanley Cup playoffs, and Las Vegas versus Carolina. If you're interested in that, I'm also the World Cup happens this week. Thursday is the first games in the World Cup, and I have coverage about the World Cup. You know, and you know me, it's not straight coverage. It's always something crazy and slanted with me. You know.
By the way, I saw your last article in regard to the whole health thing and going over Tug with when you went over the live with Volpe. That was an absolutely freaking fantastic article. I loved it. I loved everything you said. I read it last night. I'm like, oh my god! I'm like, this freaking kicked ass. I love it, guys. If you haven't seen Rich's last article, what was the title of it?
Good night, Ray.
The one that I put out, I'll tell you right now, it's on Substack and it's on Florida Gulf News.
Yes, I believe it.
Cancel Culture Hails versus Lawfare. Yeah, and so I got everybody in. You want me to go through it? I can go through it now on the air if you want.
Yeah, that was great. I loved that article. I was like, man, you knocked it right into the park in every which way. I was like, that was freaking fabulous. So go ahead, go for it if you want to.
I'll show. All
right, hold on. I'm going to bed. It's 1:00.
All right.
Good night, everybody. Good night, Rich. Good night, Lisa.
Good night,
everybody.
Good night.
God bless. Love y'all. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Good night, Robbie. Bye-bye. So I got it. I'm backstage. Throw it up, and I'll go through it real quick. I'll show everybody what it looks like, and then I don't know if I don't have to belabor the point, but it's cancel culture, Hell's verse, lawfare, and that's very important because that's what's happening here. We have cancel culture, we have lawfare all happening at once, and what do we have? Tug's last word circus, Piglet's copyright problem, the paper trail that won't stop growing. And so we went through this, and this is the whole video. It's right here if you want to watch my live. And then this picture kind of shows everything that's going on. I kind of do it like, remember Mission Impossible, the old show? You'd watch it and you'd watch it in the first few seconds. You could see everything that's going to happen. I kind of do that here. I have every little piece of what I talk about in here. It's me and Volpe, and then we got Germ, we got Tug, we got Piglet, and then we got Larry Foreman, and we have the IC3, Megan Fox, and all the crap they're doing. It's all there. And see, I call it the Hales verse. I don't want to call it the ecosystem or the echo chamber. I call it the Hales verse.
Right.
And I'll read a little bit here. Jeremy Hale's digital henchman, that umbrella guy, thinks he's exposing people. But Volpe exposed the tell. The man cannot stop answering. That's not journalism. That's ego with a keyboard. That's what Tug does. He can't stop. He has to have the last word. And Larry Foreman's LawTube ethics mess, Piglet's copyright problem, and the IC3 complaint naming Hale's World players over alleged legal fee fundraising inconsistencies. And the Hales verse looks less like commentary and more like a preservation demand factory. That is not merely internet beef. This is screenshots, filings, notices, dates, names, claims, and receipts. The stuff that survives after the live stream ends. The fog is thinning. The paper trail is growing. This piece is Cancel Culture, Hales vs. Lawfare. First available on Florida Gulf News, flgulfnews.com. And there we go. There's Volpe and me. And we talk about it, Otter Creek, and we talk about what's going on here. And the big thing is, they go after Volpe for misspellings. Larry Froman. Okay, he put instead of Froman, he put Froman. Okay, whatever. But that's their big thing. That's their big thing of the day. That's all they can do. They need to have they like it's a I say it here. Juvenile, sexualized, evasive, and obsessed with dominance games rather than with substance. They're playing like high school, even junior high school games. That's what these people do. That's what they. That's all they have. And so we have smear merchants here, and that's what Tug really is. He's a smear merchant.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we talk a narcissist has to have the last word, and that's what we talked about. And the Rucky case is what he talked about as well. And what the thing is that what Tug doesn't understand.
Just the way you laid it out, Rich. I mean, it was great. All the it wasn't innuendo. It was just truth. Every post, every typo. Like, look, whatever you had set up there was one part.
Yeah,
everything. You're not going to talk about all of it.
Here's Larry Foreman, and he's a bum. He's a real sleazy bum, that guy. He's real. I like if I shook his hand, I would have to count my fingers. He's just such a sleaze bag. And then we talked a little bit about what happened with P. Diddy and this guy, it's Derek Cardello Anderson, and he's a crazy bastard. This guy. And Foreman actually, he did the audio, he did the live on him, did the video, and then he took it down in the middle of the night. And then the best part, I think, is the IC3. And me and Volpe fought. Remember we fought? How bad did we fight that day, me and him? Oh my God, it was hilarious.
That's where I came in. I joined the live during that. And
I'm just trying to read. I'm trying to read an IC3 that Leslie file. I'm just trying to read it. And he's going crazy. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's
he was having a bad night.
I know people were getting upset because he kept cutting you off.
But the thing to go, what people should read or should go and look and see, they should go to this page just to see this. This is the compilation, it's 7 minutes long, of all the times he's saying how much money he spent.
Yeah.
And all the inconsistencies, him and George, Martha. Yeah. So that's there. The IC3 is there. The full complaint is in here, too. You just got to basically click on it, and you'll get the full complaint, and you'll get everything you need. That's there. And then we have Piglet. We started talking about Piglet. So we had stuff about your situation too. We put that in here with the copyright infringement, which I think was pretty good. And that's that.
To me, you really nipped everything in the bud though with like just calling it out for what it is between filings, paper, like just everything. You really, really like nipped it in the bud. And guys, I definitely would check this article out. I absolutely love this article. I was backstage and read it last night, and I was just like, holy shit, I freaking love the way he did this. So go and check it out. And also,
it's got plenty of video there, too. I distill the video. If you don't want to watch the whole live, you watch the video. I give you maybe about 15, 20 minutes worth of video there between everything me and Volpe said, all the important stuff, and then the 7-minute germ video where he's like, talking about his legal fees. That's like crazy to watch. You're going to watch that, and your jaw's going to drop because you're going to realize, holy shit, this guy's lying.
There's a lot more of that as far as him holding up and talking about how much he's been spending from the beginning. That's just like when he I think it starts at like $300,000 or something like that. Yeah. There's more leading all the way up to that. It's crazy.
No, he's a crazy
And
person.
then there's a depo that he did saying that he only paid Shock at $7,000. There was like a total of 20, and then it went to 80 or something like that. I'm like, oh my God, this guy's just lying through his teeth.
Does Randy Shaka look like he's a lawyer that's made $500,000 in the last year?
Absolutely not.
No, he looks like he's a guy that friggin' is an ambulance chase. That's what he looks like, and that's why he's got to lie, cheat, and steal to make money. It's sad. And the tell is Doreen, because if itty bitty Kitty herself would have gotten he would have made any money. I mean, $50,000, $100,000. She would have not looked like Leatherface right now. She would not be Leatherface. It is what it is. No, it's true. She's a Leatherface. So, and go to my YouTube and watch the Leatherface music video.
It's like, to me, she reminds me of like an 80s groupie that, is still trying to be the groupie. You know what I mean?
To me, she reminds me of a term called a spent hoe. That's what she That's what she reminds me of. She couldn't make $15 walking the boulevard at this point. She's a spent hoe.
Gotta love that comedy there, Rich. But no, I'm so over all that crap. I cannot believe that video was out there this whole time. But we wouldn't have been able to do anything about it until the cases were closed or dismissed. Because the bar is not going to do anything while he's in litigation. So the fact that 8 of us at least have the case dismissed, we can do something. We can show them what's going on.
Well, you can do what I do. I just write stories about the bar being impotent.
Right.
I will put the evidence, online, and I'll say, oh yeah, and the bar won't investigate because they're impotent people, and I'll put the pictures of all the people on the committees. They hate it when I do that. All across the country, I'll do it. I don't care.
Also, you got to remember too, Jeremy filed a UPL on me with the Florida bar.
Yeah,
and
they investigated that.
Yeah, and it was unfounded. So remember that. I wonder where he got that idea from.
Yeah. Fucking idiot.
Because he wouldn't have come up with that all on his own. But man, did he lie his ass off with that too. And I totally proved it. All because I mailed Ray's thing from here to make sure it got there on time.
Yeah, well, he'll probably get the UPS store, the package ship store tomorrow when I mail to them to the court. Because they'll do unauthorized practice law, right? But get out, give me a break. The guy's a friggin' idiot. He doesn't know what he's doing.
Let me check, Hannah. Hold on.
Antique trailer trash Barbie. That's pretty good. I like.
We need 2 more, Hannah. 2 more. No way, I missed something. Hold on. No, we need 2 more. We have a total of 8. Actually, 7. Sorry, 7. We need 3 more. It says 2 on here. Oh, that was from yesterday. Okay, so we have 7. We need 3 more.
Oh, guess who's calling me right now?
Oh,
DJ Rattis. I'm gonna put him live on. I'm gonna put him live on the air. He's gonna go live on the air. Be quiet. Live on the air.
Okay.
Hello.
Hey, dickhead, how you doing?
I'm okay. Who's this?
Who do you think this is, dickhead?
I don't know. It sounds like a kangaroo to me. You a kangaroo?
I'm not a kangaroo, but your mum was good last night.
You sound like a fucking kangaroo to me, buddy boy. How's it feel to be a kangaroo?
How's it feel to be my dad?
I'm your daddy. Yes, I'm your daddy. I am your daddy, boy. Woo! 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 It's good to be your daddy. Hey now!
Oh my God! How pathetic
What
is
happened?
that
A
guy?
kangaroo got your tongue there, buddy boy? Where'd he go? He got quiet all of a sudden.
Did Rattis not have enough fun stuff to say? Come on,
I
you
don't
just
know.
bored me now.
I don't
What
know.
a
What the hell is he
loser.
doing? He calling me up and telling me this and that. I'm still here. He's there somewhere. Maybe he committed Harry Carey and did us all a favor. Friggin' knows.
Waldo, where's Waldo?
Where's Waldo?
Just talking to your mom.
Oh, he's talking to my mom. Ooh, I graduated 7th grade, buddy. The mother jokes are pretty fucking old. So keep going. What do you got? What else you got for me?
Still trying to find me? Can't find me. Fuck you.
I know I could press a button on you anytime I want, you fucking kangaroo. You're a fucking kangaroo, and you're always going to be a kangaroo. And that's the sad part. You're going to wake up in the morning, look in the mirror, and say, man, that's a fucking kangaroo. That's what your life is. Every day for the rest of your fucking life.
And talking about grifters, he's grifting off of like everybody.
Well, yeah.
As I visited,
What do you have to say? Wait, what do you have to say for yourself, kangaroo? Keep going. What do you got to say?
come and find me.
Oh, now I got to find you, you fucking dumbass kangaroo. I'm going to go looking for a shit brick like you. Listen, you know what? I'm going to go take a shit and flush it down the toilet and never think about it ever again. That's about as much regard as I have for you, kangaroo. Okay? Come find me. Come find me. You get the fuck out of
What
here.
do we want to find him for? What do we care?
Listen, all I got to do, I already talked to my guys, and I already talked to my guys in Miami. They got to fucking take care of him if I got to take care of him. I already got my people. Don't worry. You know, the Trump administration loves me. Come on. You don't think it's fucking this guy? If he's in the state of Florida, between him and between the attorney general, he's got no fucking place to hide.
This guy
if he's in Brisbane or Melbourne, where the fuck he's from, I got people down there too. You know, it's easy to get rid of a dead kangaroo in the fucking outback. It really is. I got no fucking problems. Get the fuck out of here.
This guy, he's
kangaroo roadkill. How do you feel there, kangaroo roadkill? You piece of shit. I guess the cat's got his tongue at this
delay.
point.
What's with the delay? No comebacks, dude. If you're gonna call somebody up to try and harass them, at least be on the ball, you know.
No, he hung up. He hung up. This faggot. Holy shit, he hung up. I love it. He didn't know what to do. They don't know what to do. They're gonna call. Oh, they think by just calling me? The frig, I get phone calls all day long. That's what I do for a living. People call me up and we talk. So you think I'd be able to talk to him? Oh, I'm gonna call up paint chips and I'm gonna call him up and he's not gonna be able to talk to me. You friggin' idiot. Friggin' idiot. He won't last 10 seconds when I call him up. Kangaroo.
You gotta be kidding me. This is insane. Yeah. That guy is so irrelevant and he just keeps trying to put himself in. He's been doing that from day one. He's a grifter. He came from Ohio to follow Germ, stalk Michelle, tried to get buddy with Germ. So he
is he Germ's butt buddy? Do they actually do
he's like this he tries to get he just tries to get himself in, he's a DJ, right? So he kept talking about
do they play hide the wallaby together? What do they do?
That's what they do? Don't mess with wallabies now.
That's a wallaby. They're playing hide the wallaby.
Don't mess with wallabies. We like wallabies.
Kangaroos and wallabies are the same type of thing.
I know. But so he went down he left Ohio. Well, actually he was on the border of West Virginia and Ohio. And then he went down to Otter Creek. He stayed there, grifted, was living in his car, and found a girl to grift off of in Tampa, Clearwater area. And God only knows what happened to her. And then he claimed he'd be this DJ for the Christmas in the Creek. He found someone to stay at and to stay with. Now he's supposedly staying with Castle Ward, and everywhere they go.
We have a theory. I think that Martha caught Germ having an affair with Rattis. They were playing hide the wallaby, and that's why she left. That could be what's going on now. That explains it all. They were playing hide the wallaby, and that's why Martha left.
This guy's like crazy. I was sent his channel the first time I ever saw it, right? And he's on there talking to some guy that's driving an 18-wheeler. They're on a two-way road, right? And so there's just two lanes. Traffic's going one way in one lane, the opposite way in another, right? And he's daring this guy to pull and swerve with an 18-wheeler into the other lane and see what happens. And I'm like, what? And then the next thing he did was he's sitting there in a library talking about a librarian and how he understands why librarians get so frustrated with kids because there was kids running around, and he's like saying all he wanted to do is trip them as they're walking around and stuff. And then this is a guy who's actually in local newspapers where he lives with his wife, who used to do Halloween things at his house. He used to like set up his property and do like a haunted house or something. And I'm like, what the? I'm like, this guy is just absolutely strange. He left all that, comes down to Florida and starts harassing Michelle. Takes pictures in front of her property, follows her to the Chinese restaurant and films it. And then it's more, I mean, how stupid is this moron? He actually texts Jeremy and George and Deanna and then puts that out there showing that he's letting them know, here's the video. I just caught them. I just stalked them to the Chinese restaurant. I'm like, oh my God, this guy's a moron.
The best part is he says, oh, you got to find me. You know, he's a fucking idiot. He's so insignificant. It's like you ever like when you were kids, you had somebody you didn't like, like somebody you'd be hanging out with your friends and somebody would be there and you didn't like it. So let's play hide and seek. Okay, you go hide and we'll come find you. And we send them, they go hide in the woods, and we just go do something else. That's what this guy's like. Yeah, okay, we'll come find you. Yeah, we'll be right there. Go hide. We'll come find you. That's what this idiot is. He's such a friggin' idiot.
In the States now. He said he was going to come to the villages. He was stalking the flea market. He was going to go by Otter Creek, but he's staying with Casso Ward or something. Whoever, I don't even know. He should
go back to Kangaroo Australia, because in Kangaroo Australia, it's all whistles and sticks. There's no open carry. It's a lot safer for him down in Kangaroo Australia right now. I think. I don't think he needs to be walking around Florida. Nope, I don't think so. I don't think he needs to be coming by people's houses because we have castle doctrine. I don't think he's got to be going to breach the peace because we got open carry in Florida. I think that he has.
Well, he's harassing Michelle. He's obviously harassing Leslie, and now he's just called you to harass you. Whether you take it as harassment or not, it's another thing. But that is what he's doing. And I received a call last week.
I don't think I can take it as harassment. I can take it as mental retardation. That's about all I can take. He's a fucking retard.
Some kind of mental issues, but I'm not no doctor. You know. He needs to just get over it and realize he's not irrelevant in any of this. But if he wants to become irrelevant, he could be. I'm sure Levy County will love to arrest him because they actually have all of his information. So, but either way.
Or he could, because the area code, he could be in Alabama. Who knows? He was just across the border. I got people in Alabama, too. I got cousins over in Alabama. So maybe I talked to people in Alabama. I made a phone call about him in Australia. And so I got it on lockdown in Australia. Like, if he pops out, then that's fine. I don't have to worry about anything there. Like, that is like the last place I got to worry about shit in Australia. He doesn't know who I am. This guy's like, he doesn't know who he's playing with. You know, between who I know, I played rugby for a lot of years, and I played really good rugby, high level rugby. I know people in Australia, New Zealand, South Africa, all around the world that were rugby players, and a lot of them are in security. A lot of them are ex-military. A lot of them that. So I made a couple of phone calls, and they were like, "Oh man, Rich, what can we do for you?" You know, that type of stuff. Yeah. So he's like, I already did my phone calls on him. He's like not even something to worry about. I'm not worried about him at all. You know, he's the type of idiot that is going to come. You know, he come with a samurai sword and he gets shot in the head. That's the type of idiot that he is. You know. He's not a good person. He's an idiot. And if he's going to continue what he's doing, he's going to find himself in a very bad position, very bad predicament. But that's the whole Hales group. Every one of them is digging their hole more and more and more and more. That's what they do. They dig their hole, right? They don't know. You would think that they would turn around and, you know what, Germ, and he didn't.
I gotcha. I wasn't reading the chat. I'm sorry. All right, we'll do a giveaway. We'll do a giveaway because she meant to do 3. All right, hold on. Let me get back to. Give get onto. Here we go. All right. So, what should the hashtag be? Let's see.
DJ Rattis sucks.
Vietnam. Hold on. They're saying Vietnam.
Vietnam's a good one. I like that. The wallaby smuggler.
Like wallabies. All right.
I do too. Right. And what they're doing with that poor wallaby, these two, terrible.
All right. And I love my friends in Australia. All right, here we go. Let me show this. There you go, guys. All right, get your hashtags in. Boom, boom. Hashtag Vietnam. Connie's too. You got to put a hashtag in front of that, hun. Tat twat. Ed, you're funny. Kangaroo. No, I like my kangaroos and my wallabies. Hashtag Vietnam. Get them in there, you guys. Remember the rules? They've been shown throughout the evening. That's so crazy. I can't believe he did that. He just wants to be relevant.
He's an idiot.
Yeah.
Totally. But really, like, like if you're gonna call up, just call up with something.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say.
He showed up with nothing. He didn't bring a knife to a gunfight. He brought nothing.
What was that?
You know?
Like, oh, your mom. Oh, you're my daddy. Like, seriously?
I know, right? I got 8-year-olds that he should go argue with, right? Get the fuck out of here. Fuck out of here.
What an idiot. Oh, my God. That was me suggesting for the hashtag. Oh, okay. Crossing everything for Lori J to win. Boop, boop. Lori J. We got prayers in there. Get them in. Get them in. Let's see how many we got so far. We have 32 and counting. Nice. Very nice. So, yeah, so I got to go over and I got to start sending out some videos tomorrow. So I'll be working on a lot of that, clipping a lot of videos. I waited to do that, the last thing. I mean, some videos have been sent out already, but I definitely waited because it was going to take some time. But let's see. All right, we're at 36, 37. It's late to be doing it, so sorry, guys. It didn't look like we were going to do one, but here we go. Get them in there.
Why are you calling me now? Hello?
Hey.
What's up?
This is your worst nightmare.
Who is it?
This is the bearded fisherman.
Oh, Bearded's calling me up. He's making fun of me now. What's up, Bearded?
I'm out throwing out garbage. And it's a shame.
Yes, he did, Anna.
These assholes.
We're coming to take Harley away, haha. We're coming to take Harley away, haha. Yeah, that was.
You're taking out the trash. Is the trash's name DJ Rattis and Tug?
No difference.
Right?
No difference. They're trash. Aren't they trash, Lisa? They're such trash.
Oh my God. All right, everybody. Have a good night.
Good night, Bearded.
Good night, Bearded.
God, that's funny.
That
they are trash. That's what's true. They're trash. They're trashy people. Yeah. They might have thrown him out of Australia at this point, you know, DJ Rattis.
I think Rattis is butthurt because he got a video removed and another one's about to get removed too.
Well, who watches them? You know, it's like, come on.
None. As a matter of fact, the one that I got removed, Rich, was from, I don't even know how long ago. Somebody pointed it out to me yesterday, and it was like this fake interview that I did with an AI version of like Diane Sawyer. And it was removed, so we added another one today. And this time he used a real image of my face. I'm like, oh, well, there, you're stupid. It's going down too. You can't do that. They're doing things that they can't do. See, if they paid attention, that's why you don't see me doing any of that shit on here. When I realized what the rules were and stuff, I completely stopped doing any of that stuff. You know, yeah, it's funny, it's great, but, you know, that's why you don't see me showing a lot of stuff. I'll talk about it. I'll definitely read what I have, but I'm not going to be showing a lot of images with their faces and stuff because I'm not going to mess with my channel. That's why I get like that about certain things. Even some of the satire. I know it's satire and parody, but I don't want to do that with my channel. I don't want to even have anybody question that. So you don't see me doing that. I'm just here to debunk their bullshit and call out what they're doing and their behavior because they're hurting people. That's all I'm here for, and I'm going to hold them accountable. So, and when it's done, I'll be moving on to the next story. Rich, unfortunately for me, I mean, I don't do a lot of political stuff, but like as far as celebrity things and stuff, like there's no big good freaking case going on right now that like everybody's finding a lot of interest in, aside from political or government type stuff. I know you do a lot of family court stuff and people are interested in that. But like I don't do a lot of that. I was getting into the guardianships, which I think is a really good topic to discuss. And I know we're going to have those ladies back here. I'm just not sure where. But like there's really like no big case really going on. I mean, you probably think there is, but in a different subject matter. But bricks and
so I'll give you a list of some good cases things that follow.
Because the ones I looked up, like Stefan Diggs, who cares? Drake. People are over Drake and the Lamar thing, Jake Lamar, whatever. Kendrick Lamar. That's it. Karen Reed has another court case. Did it start already, Hannah? That's the civil case, right? Joel already sucking. Oh, Ed, shut up. I mean, everybody needs to get their hashtags in. Is everybody done? Grandma Terry's got hers. Everybody done. What time is it? 1:22. All right. Do we all have our hashtags in? I'll draw at 1:23. Get them in. You got a minute. But yeah, so like there was just nothing interesting that I thought everybody wanted. I went over them actually, and no one really. All right, I'll check into that, Hannah, and I know Kendra's probably on top of that. The Jeremy's on YouTube. You think Jeremy would have lost his channel by now? No, not yet. I mean, he does have 740 something thousand people, supposedly. But he makes them money. But then again, not as much money as he used to. So I don't know. But they can't deny. Like I had 3 privacy complaints against him, and they all got removed. 3 out of 3. Same with Megan. She can fight it all she wants. But when I take her to court, she's not going to win any of that. Esther, he knows all about it. That's what he did to me, and he still lost. But anyway, Jackie Ridge, you got in there. I got the hiccups now again. Yeah. 1 minute to win it. Megan, what's up? Kim Chess. How many lawsuits has he threatened YouTube with? Oy. I don't even know. No clue. None whatsoever. Rich, did you get your hashtag in?
Mine did. Yeah.
All right. I'm going to show that he's bought a lot of those sets. I think that too, but I don't have proof of that. But that's what my thought is. My opinion. Do you really, Harper? All right, it's 1:23. Are you ready, guys? His sub count is sus. That's what I think. All right, we got 50. Ready? Oh, wait, let me get the page. Hold on. All right. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 51. Oh, my God. All right. Jackie Ridge, Patty, Kimberly. Oh, my God. WB Granny, Terry, Luthmann. There you are. Helen, Little Bit, Bonnie, Miss Gertie Bird gets it.
Oh, there we go.
Congratulations, Miss Gertie Bird. Very nice. Nice. All right. Congratulations. All right, 68. Miss Gertie Bird, just make sure I have your address to ship this to you. All right. Ms. Gertie Bird. Sweet. All right, cool. Got it. All right, cool, guys. Well, guys, I want to thank you very much for being here. Rich, thanks for coming on tonight. You're welcome to come on anytime, especially Sunday Mondays, because it's always fun. Let me stop sharing this. Here we go. All right. But thank you guys so much for being here and supporting the channel. Prayers go out to everybody as usual. I hope you have a fabulous start to your week tomorrow. And it's quite possible I might be doing a members only tomorrow. We'll see. But either way, I will be back on Tuesday at 10 p.m. with my fabulous bougie cousin Kendra and Robbie, and we'll have some fun. Maybe we'll play some trivia and stuff like we used to do. So, and I'll ask her about Karen Reed, because I know she's on top of that stuff. So maybe we'll talk about that as well. So, Richard, thank you so much for coming and hanging.
No
and
problem.
Leslie, and of course, Robbie. So I'll see you then, guys. Have a great week. Bye. Okay. Ta-ta. Toodaloo.